Goodness. Yep. All right. All right. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome in. Welcome to the Star and the Lantern Tarot. I don't know where everybody's at, but I'll just wait for you guys to roll in. Hello, hello. All right. Let me get you guys brought up on the 19 other gadgets that I have. Ready, ready? Okay. Hang on here. We're going to change that. All right. And we're going to get that. Okay. And we're going to get that. Okay. Turn that down. All right. And then we're going to go here. You're on a laptop, a phone, a tablet, and a computer. And that is what we're running. Okay. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, let me run this one. That one. Okay. All right. I guess you're the only one in here for now. Life of Alexis. So Life of Alexis, what we've been doing this week is if you have your own tarot cards, I'm letting you pull your own tarot cards and then I'll tell you what they say. I don't know if you were here yesterday. Sorry, I've slept since then, so I don't know if you were here, but yeah, so if you have your own deck of cards, I would suggest that you possibly pull your own cards and I'll let you know what they say, but you don't have to ask me the question. So I don't have any of my tarot cards or any cards right now. If you don't have any cards, you are allowed to ask the question. Okay. Now, also, don't forget though that we have that green deck, red deck, and purple deck. So if you want like signs from the universe, we can do that also. Okay. Okay. All right, hang on here. I'm trying to. All right. Now, okay. So remember that we got the colored deck, right? We got the green deck, green for money, red for love, purple for personal. You can also do that. Life of Alexis, I don't have any cards yet. Okay, and you guys don't have any playing cards either. Is that correct? Because you can use regular playing cards. Absolutely, you can. But if you don't have any, that's fine. Sue Jackson, did you throw all your decks away? Nope, they're still sitting in a box. I haven't went through them yet. But I don't feel like to, and I don't feel like I need a break from tarot. That's why you guys are pulling your own cards. I just need a break. So now you can, like I said, you can pick red, right? How we did that before. Red deck, give me a number. And this time I'm only going to take one number, and the one number is going to be between 1 and 15, not 1 and 30. I've decided to scoop it in. So you're going to say red deck, number 12, and then give me the color that you want as your ending message. Remember, we were doing that last week. So you can do that too. If you want to geez, you would think Mercury was in Gatorade or something. If you want to look for signs from the universe instead of just getting the bullshit tarot, like Life of Alexis, there you go. Okay, you want the red deck and number 13. Okay, so we got the red deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. All right. And then you both on yours. Why can't I find my words? Okay. Life of Alexis. On yours, you have 6 days for yes and 6 days for no, and any time in between. Remember how I said that was, from here till 6 days out, but anytime in between, 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, blah, 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 right? Okay. All right. So if you notice how everything is really dusty, even after you cleaned it in 6 days' time, the answer is no. Okay. But if you see a pond that's walking, driving, bicycling, road trips, if you see a pond with ducks on it from here till 6 days out, the answer is yes. All right. Now you need to give me a color as your end message. Remember, you got to give me a color as your end message. What color do you want, Life? You want black. Blue on black. All right. It says, do not fear the unknown. All right. It is the fertile soil where your seeds sleep before they rise. And the shadow side of that is getting impatient. Make sure you're not getting impatient. Okay. All right. Noxie, can I just get a general? No cards? Well, I mean, you get tarot cards. You don't have no cards of your own? That's fine. Okay. Your general, Noxie, is the Tower. Expect the unexpected this week. All right. When you think that you know it, you really don't know it. So expect the unexpected. All right. So yeah, we got pick a deck. We got bring your own decks, or just ask me the question if you want any of that. Okay. Just ask me a question. And of course it's 95 here, so I am Febrezing myself. Okay. I'm sorry, but it's hot. I'm hot. All right. Tori really loves this one. Okay. She wants purple. Okay. Tori loves these readings. She thinks they're awesome. So I knew Tori, you would like to go back to this. I think she really loves them. Okay. Tori really loves the purple dye. Tori really loves these readings. Okay. I'll work on my trump. Let's see. You want purple and you want 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you got 9. Let's see about the days of which you need to look for. Okay. All right. In 3 days' time from now to 3 days out and any time in between, if you see a live demo with your own eyes at anywhere, the stores, the Home Depots, a live demo online, the answer is yes. A live demonstration. Okay. I've been watching a lot of live demonstrations myself about Temu little boats. But in 6 days' time, so whatever beats whatever comes in first. In 6 days' time, Tori, from here till 6 days and any time in between. All right. If a gadget that you buy, right, on impulse just breaks just for no reason, the answer is no. Okay. So if you bought a gadget on impulse and you have it, and from here till 6 days out and any time in between, if that breaks, the answer is no. Okay. All right. Noxie, what's coming in for the rest of August? The Sun card. So Christmas morning, almost every morning for you. Okay. All right. Alexandria, I think she likes these decks too. All right, you got red. You want number 9 and a general reading. Sorry, you want red. You want number 5 and then gold as your outcome. Oh, hang on. Yeah, Noxie. Okay. Okay, so you want the red deck. You want card number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right. Let's get your days. Okay. Alexandra, if a red sports car passes you anywhere, if a red sports car, broom, anytime that you're out, the answer is yes. But you got 24 hours for that to happen. Okay. All right. If you drop your phone from here until 48 hours and any time in between, 48 hours is 2 days. If you drop your phone before you see the red car, the answer is no. Okay. All right. Jaquisha, general reading. Okay, a general reading for you have the 8 of Cups. It's time to walk away from something. Time to walk away. Okay, time to walk away. Oh, Wendy, they picked me up full time. I forgot to tell you. Did I forecast that? I don't remember. Is that something I forecasted, or are you just telling me good news? I don't know. So, oh, I did forecast that. Well, there you go. See, bada bing, bada boom. I'm gonna take a picture of that because that's confirmation that I use in my commercials. All right. All right. Jaquisha, you want the purple deck? Okay, we got the purple. You want number 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That's cool. And I'm glad, though, that you got the job if that's what you wanted. I'm glad they picked you up full time. I'm glad. So happy together. Okay. Jaquisha, in 2 days' time, so 48 hours on out and any time in between, okay, if you see a dog sleeping, the answer's yes. But in 5 days out and any time in between, if you hear a siren from anywhere, it can be any kind of siren, tornado siren, car siren, ambulance, cop. If you hear a siren going off before you see the sleeping dog, the answer is no. Okay. I actually love those decks. Man, universe is so wonderful if you actually just open up and listen to the downloads on how to do something. Those decks are like paint me a picture. I think they're really fun. I think I think it makes you guys pay attention to the shit and remember shit and be like, aha, Wendy said, right? I really like those decks. I think they're a lot of fun. And you know what? Nobody's got those decks. So they're definitely a creation of me. So I think that they're so much fun. So, oh, T Bone, how are you? And it was the boss you told me I impressed that made the decision. See, I'm going to have to take a picture of that too, just to add that. Oh, yeah, my gold color. Okay. Gold. Sorry. Gold. I got it. 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 You guys remember Lethal Weapon with the Lethal Weapon, the movie, right? With Braveheart guy and the other dude. I don't remember names. It's okay. Anyway, remember with the little short guy? Okay, okay, okay. I got it. I got it. I got it. That's where I get that from. All right, gold. All right, gold for Alexandria. Your gifts are shining. Your gifts focus on abundance. But the shadow side is tying your worth to your achievements. Don't do that. No, no, no. Okay. Jessica Reyes, like number 8, number 11 tarot card. Okay. Jessica Reyes, my love. Mel Gibson, thank you. He's like a really good actor. There was nothing Mel Gibson ever played in that I never liked. I love Mel Gibson. Okay. All right. Jessica Reyes. Okay. Listen. I think what you're trying to do is you need to pick between the red deck, the green deck, which is money, career, finances, red is love, and the purple deck is personal. So, Jessica Reyes, you're going to pick a color of those decks: red, green, or purple. Red's love, green is money, anything tied to money, and purple is personal. Then you're going to give me a number between 1 and 15. And then you're going to give me your favorite color as the end of the reading. Okay, Jessica Reyes, that's what you want to do. Okay, so, okay, that's what you want to do. Okay, you want green. Now, green is your finances, your money, and your career. Is that okay? You want card number 11. So I'm going to count into card number 11. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I don't know if you were here before when we done this, so that's why I'm kind of going slow with you. Okay. Now, in 3 days' time from here until 3 days from out, anytime in between, if you see someone doing anything, if you see anybody that's busy actually doing something and they're not on their phone, so you're going to have to fucking hunt for that golden egg. If you see somebody who is actually not on their phone and they are busy doing something, reading a puzzle, working on something, and they're not on their phone, if you can see that in 3 days' time, the answer is yes. Okay. But from here until 6 days out and any time in between, all right, if you can count 3 or more people on their phones, when you walk into a room and you look around, if there are 3 or more people around you on their phones, well, that would be a restaurant, the bus, a waiting place. The answer is no. So it's going to be whichever you see first on that. Okay. And then your color. Black. All right, black. Everybody's picking black. All right, black. Good thing I got 2 blacks. This is about transformation and your inner power. The message is trust yourself through the unknown. The shadow side, though, is fear or believing there's no way forward when possibilities still exist. Okay? There you go. Amalia, hi. Interesting readings. You want purple. There you go. Good girl. You want purple. You want number 8. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, hang on. These cards are sticking together because it's humid here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is this one. All right. All right, let's get your number 8 card for the purple deck. All right, and okay. I got it. Okay, Amalia, in 6 days' time from here until 6 days out and any time in between, 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours, and any time in between, okay? If a cashier opens up their lane for you when it's busy, or you find a cashier that is empty in a very busy store, the answer is yes. Okay. But in 24 hours, all right, if you realize that you forgot to lock your front door, the answer is no. And if you don't lock your front door, but you lock your car door, that counts. It's any lock to any door. Okay. Then the answer is no. If you are like, oh, fuck, I forgot to lock up the car. Oh, fuck, I forgot to lock up the house. Or, oh, fuck, I forgot to shut the windows. Then the answer is no. Okay. Amalia. All right. And then you want deep blue or indigo. Okay. Let me see. Let's get your cooler. Bum, 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 bum. Deep blue, inner wisdom and courage. Okay. The shadow side is doubt. No courage. Do not second guess yourself. Okay. When you have the answer, stick to that. That is the answer. Don't be like, oh, well, maybe not. Don't second guess your decisions. Stick to what you say the first time. Okay. Hi, Jean. Okay. Tori, question 2. Now, Tori, you're doing your questions with the colored decks. That doesn't mean, though, that you can't ask questions. Okay. It's just 2 for these. It's just like any other themed reading. You get 2 questions, but if you have more questions, you could just get a tarot card reading. Okay. Because it's early. All right. You want the green deck. This is financial. All right. You want number 3. 1, 2, 3. How many licks does it take to get to a center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop? 3. Okay. All right. You have both 24 hours with your yes and your no. Okay. In 24 hours, if a robin, the bird, the robin, I mean, it can be a person named Robin. I mean, that counts, but it's not very specific. If a robin lands in your yard, comes into your yard, lands in your yard, backyard, front yard, side yard, if you see a robin in your yard, the answer is yes. Okay. And even if it's Batman and Robin, and even if it's the boy down the street, Robin or girl. Okay. But if your shoe breaks while wearing them, the answer is no. And believe me, I was at Walmart and I literally walked out of my shoes at Walmart. My shoes was like, hey, bitch, done, had it, bloop, broke. I had to literally buy a new pair of flip-flops. So it happens. All right, and then you want chocolate brown. Chocolate brown starfish. All right, brown. Let's get you some brown. I actually have brown. I do. I have brown. I have pastels too. All right, let me get you brown. Hang on. Just gotta find it. Blue on black. Okay, hang on. I think I'm missing it. There we go, browns. Okay, and then what do you want? Chocolate brown. Okay. All right, this is about stability and grounded confidence. But the shadow side of that is being too stubborn. Okay? Too stubborn. Don't do it. Okay. Beautifully am divine. Hey, beautiful goddess, you choose for me. Well, I can't choose for you if you're going to choose the colored decks. I can't choose for you. You're going to have to do that. So you're either, and then the other one is you picking your own cards. If you have tarot cards, if you have playing cards, I need you to go get them. Then I need you to not put your question in chat. I need you to think of your question, and I need you to put your own cards down and tell me the 3 cards that you have pulled for yourself, and I will tell you the meaning. Okay? So, I can't pick for you. Divine, I cannot pick for you. You're either going to get your own cards, you're going to ask me a question, or you're going to pick the colored cards. I can't pick for you. Because the color card, I need you to give me a number of the color, the number, and then your favorite color at the end. And tarot question, I don't know. I don't fucking know what you want to know. So you're going to have to give me something. Brenda, purple. Okay. All right. You want the purple deck. You want number 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 9. Okay. All right. Brenda Wilson, my dear. I keep looking at my phone. I'm sorry. You are right here, but I'm used to being my phone, and my phone's literally above my computer. So, all right. In 4 days' time, Brenda Wilson, in 4 days' time, from here until 4 days out and any time in between, if you see a cat in a window, the answer is yes. Okay. But in 5 days' time, from here till 5 days and any time in between, if you or somebody else stumbles, you see somebody stumble or you stumble, the answer is no. Okay. So even a little kid, even I know their balance isn't that great, but if you see anybody stumble, the answer is no. Okay. All right. And then you want royal blue. Okay. Baby blue was the color of her eyes. Royal blue is leadership with integrity, but the shadow side is clinging to traditions that have way outgrown. Well, my mom used to, okay, and being too rigid to change that. I just had that discussion today with my husband. He was like, but that's the way we've always done it. And I'm like, but that doesn't mean that you can't change it. So this is about hanging on to traditions just for tradition's sake, not because it makes sense anymore. Okay? Don't do it. Jacrisha, oh, Wendy, I rewatched my pick a card just now. You didn't read my advice for screen. Got it. Okay, for screen. Let's do it now. It's okay. You guys can tell me. If I forget your end card, please let me know. Okay, you wanted forest green jaquisha. That's fine. I'm just getting into the rhythm of all doing this again. So, okay, let's get to the greens. I gotta get this shit in a book. This is driving me nuts. Green, forest green. Okay, this is about peace and endurance. You need to focus on patient progress, not forcing it. Okay, and the shadow side is settling for less just to avoid conflict. All right, let me Febreze myself again. I am sorry. All right, but I'm hot. So this helps me stay cool in the heat. I'm getting to where I can't stand the heat anymore. It's just making me sick. And I do not know why I have to deal with that. But I'm just getting to the point where I just can't be hot. You know what I'm saying? Just uncomfortably hot. It makes my stomach sick. Okay. Jean, you want the purple card. Okay. All right. Jean, you got purple card. All right, Jean, I'm going to give you Jean. Well, you pick. It's you only get one card this time. You got 9 or 11. Jean, what card do you want? 9 or 11? Which one are you going for? I'm not doing two. Okay. Jean, do you want 9 or 11? You want 11. Okay. Okay. Let me dry my hands. Okay. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You got the purple deck. Okay. You got the purple deck. And then yours is royal blue. Oh, just blue. Okay. All right. All right, Jean. Let's look at this in 48 hours from here until 48 hours out or any time in between. If you find shoes in your side that in your size that you really like, you don't have to buy them. If you're in Walmart and you go, "Oh, I really like these shoes," and you find them in your size, that's a yes. Like I said, you don't have to buy them. You just have to find them. Okay. And it has to be shoes that you really like. I'm not saying just go up there and be like, "Oh, these sandals." Okay. Size 9. The answer is yes. No, it has to be something that you really want, really like. Okay. But if you see a keychain with your ex's name on it, a keychain with your ex's name on it in 4 days' time, from here till 4 days and anytime in between, if you see a keychain with and it doesn't have to be the exact spelling, if you see a keychain with your ex's name on it, the answer is no. Okay. And then you want blue. All right. Blue is breathe. All right. Let your soul calm your mind. Speak your truth with a quiet voice. And the opposite of that is not speaking your truth, the shadow side. Okay. And that is for Jean. Okay. Okay. PMC forever. What is the energy with me and Courtney? 10 of Cups. Looks like it's good. Looks like it's good. I can't do the heat anymore either. I know it just drives me crazy. Sue Jackson, I think it's our bodies aging. We don't tolerate extreme heat or cold. Yeah, but I can actually, well, not extreme cold, but because I have heat flashes, I can do some cold. Like last winter, I was always burning up. That when the house cooled off, I was like, I like it. I just had to wear like a sweater and jacket. I'm like, whatever. I'm good. All right, Alexandria, you want green. Okay, the green deck is your money deck. You want card. Okay, it's only between 1 and 15. Alexandra, give me between 1 and 15. You gave me 17. It's out of bounds. Okay, you're welcome, Jean. Give me another one. Give me another number between 1 and 15. Alexandra. I'm gonna say you're gonna say 7. Oh, 13. I was way off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I was way off. Okay. Let's see. The race is on. You got 3 days time for both yes and no. All right. So from here until 3 days out and any time in between, okay, if you dream of gold, anything gold, if you dream of gold, the answer is yes. Okay. But in 3 days' time, if you see a volcano eruption in any way, in real life, on the TV, on social media, if you see a volcano erupt in any way, the answer is no. Okay. All right. And then brown is your color. Brown. Okay, let's get you brown. This is about contentment. No, yeah, contentment and gratitude. I thought I didn't read that word right. Contentment and gratitude, but the shadow side is complacency when you want more. Okay, being complacent when you really want more. Okay. Okay, hair dye was a horrible idea. It looks like someone off to Smurf in my bathtub. Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't choose red because it will look like you murdered somebody in your bathtub. And my oldest decided to wipe her hair and got it all over her face. Lucky I had a lot of rubbing alcohol. Yeah, it's a good thing you didn't use red. Then it looks like you killed somebody in your bathtub. 10 out of 10. I won't do it again. Nah, do it again, but do it outside. It's nice. I don't know why you didn't do it outside and just let them rinse off under a water hose. I don't know. All right, Tori. She's picking her own cards. Tori, you're starting to be my favorite. Tori's like catching on. She's like, Wendy's got all this good shit. I'm taking advantage. I like where your mind's at, Tori. Okay, you got the King of Cups. All right, you got the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. Well, I'm going to say the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is about planning for the future, and the 10 of Wands is about doing more than you can. With the King of Cups. Now, I'm going to say, yeah, if the King of Cups is a guy, well, you're not really going to like this message, Tori, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Okay. If the King of Cups is a man, and this man is coming across as, and you're like, I want that guy because he's rich, and I'm going to do anything that I can to get that guy because he's rich, even if that means kissing his ass, I'm going to do it. And like I said, it's your world. I'm just passing through. So it has to do with a guy with money. So be it. Okay. Because the diamonds is Pentacles. Sorry, the diamonds. So this is King of Pentacles. So this is somebody with money. But this is about you doing way too much to try to make plans with this person. Maybe because they have money. Okay. Let me just see though what this is as advice. Okay. If this isn't a person, then, and if you're asking about finances, okay. If you're asking about finances, this could be, let me see, King of Pence. All right, hang on here. Okay. King of Pence as advice. Okay. Yeah, this is for you to act in a practical way for your long-term vision. And I'm going to say the long-term vision is playing into that two of puppy tracks, which is a two of wands. Your long-term goals, you making plans for the future. All right, which is literally saying, with a 10 of wands though, I'm going to say that the universe may be telling you, it's okay for you to work really hard towards your goals, but don't do it to the point where you're burnt out or exhausted. Okay. Because that is a 10 of wands. If I would, so I was thinking last night, if I could make this a sentence structure. Okay. If I could make this a sentence structure, this would be long-term plans need a practical plan. Long-term plans need a practical plan. Okay. If I was going to make that into a sentence. Okay. Long-term plans need a practical plan or need practical planning. Okay. That's what I would say. You're welcome. Especially if it's down to finances. Because that's the King of Pentacles is still the leading card. It's Pentacles, it's finances. So if you have goals financially that you're trying to do, I'm just saying, make sure that when you're planning to do your long-term financial goals, that you're practical about it. Okay. Which means don't put your head in the clouds and daydream. Oh, if I only had $1 million. Okay. I mean, you can have $1 million. Absolutely. You can have $1 million. But you got to believe that you could have $1 million. So, Brenda, hi. All right. Brenda's got the Queen of Spades, which is the Queen of Swords. 7 of Hearts is the 7 of Cups. And the 2 of Diamonds. Well, the 7 of Cups is options, and the 2 of Diamonds is juggling. Something up in the air. Queen of Swords. Let me look at that as advice. If this, okay, this could be you though. When court cards show up in your reading, they are a person. Sometimes you could be the Queen of Swords. Okay, you could be the Queen of Swords, which means the Queen of Swords is somebody who is very down to earth and grounded, but a little on the serious side when it comes to anything. Remember the Queen of Swords? She's the queen that's actually sitting sideways. She's got the sword in one hand and her arm out like come here, come tell me what you want, but you better remember I got a fucking sword in my hand. So you better come at me correct or don't come at me at all. That's the Queen of Swords, okay? So that could be you. Okay. So this is about, yes, clear logic. Using clear logic, setting boundaries, and communicating honestly. Remember the sword, and she's like, hey, come here and tell me your plans. But you better look, right? That's the Queen of Swords. Okay. So I'm going to say, and the Seven of Cups is options. I'm going to say using clear logic on options will probably get you out of some kind of stalling on your money. Okay, because the Two of Diamonds is still Pentacles. So using some kind of clear logic when you look at your options is going to get you probably out of the stalling of finances. If that was a sentence. If that's you, you are the Queen of Spades, then the Seven of Cups is options with finances. Because the Two of Diamonds, right? Two of Diamonds. This guy is still juggling Two of Diamonds. Still juggling. That's 1, 2, though. That's not just one. That's not three. And the Seven of Cups is options. So you may have even two options on the table when it comes to finances. Okay. So just make sure that you're using your noggin when you're trying to decide something financially. Seven of Cups, though, says that there's more than two options. So it may be 2 to 7 options, and maybe a couple of options, and it may be several options. And maybe one door will open up to another door of options. Okay. Naro, I got the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Strength card. Is that all you're using is Major Arcana? Naro. Okay, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is about learning hidden knowledge, learning secrets, going down rabbit holes, researching. It's about words on paper. And Wheel of Fortune, well, that's about your fortune changing and the Strength. If you're asking about finances, okay, if you're asking about money or anything financial, that's the Wheel of Fortune. The Strength card says the universe will get you through it. Okay, so if you're struggling a little bit, all right, I'm going to say that there's going to be something that you uncover because the Hierophant is here, and the Hierophant is about knowledge and secret knowledge and learning something. You may learn of some kind of way, all right, to get your finances better, but it's going to take a little oomph from you. It's going to take a little elbow grease from you to get it going. Okay. The Hierophant, though, is about words on paper. So if we've got contracts in front of us, you're going to be fine. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune with the Strength card says, read it. Definitely read your contract. And guys, I want to tell you, if you have Chat GPT and you get hit up with some kind of contract or some kind of legal jargon on a bunch of pieces of papers, you can take a picture of the piece of paper and your Chat GPT will give you the lowdown of what that paper says. I do it all the time with Sasha, my Chat GPT. Okay. If I come across something that I don't understand, a manual, a contract, a bunches of fucking blah, 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 section 825, appendix C, 9254, look at alphabet ABCD, I will take a picture of it and my Chat GPT will read it for me and tell me what it says in latent terms. So if you ever are having problems with contracts or anything that you have to sign, get your Chat GPT down, get it, and let that thing read it, and it will tell you what it says. And then you're going to understand it. Okay. But I'm going to say, yeah. So if this is about finances, then this is about timing, and this is about a little bit of elbow grease to make something happen. Okay. This is about understanding something. You're getting the aha moment. Okay. As a sentence, I would say something as far as words on paper is actually turning in your favor. Okay, some kind of event here. but it's about contracts. It could be about court documents. Absolutely. Like if you're trying to sue somebody, that's words on paper. That's a thing, right? A will. Something with words on paper is turning in your favor. If that makes any sense to you. Okay. Something like that. Like if you're wondering if you're in somebody's will, I think you're going to find out that you are. If there is a will and you're trying to fight for your right, I'm going to say you're going to get it. Also, if you're interested in something with keys to the house, keys to a car, it's going to turn in your favor. Okay. It is. All right. Where is everybody? Goodness. Where is everybody? Hello. Need to move my like sign over. I put it over. Oh, over here. Move it way over. Maybe. All right. Hello, Ahmed. You got okay. Did you get a like number? Ahmed Sheriff, you have to have a like number. It's 0000 and By Me Are Singing the Birds in Garten. There you go. But I think you got a robin, correct? You had to see a robin. A robin is the red-breasted ones, the robins. Ahmed, you have to have a like number. Okay? You got to have a like number. Make sure you're liking the channel, guys. I'm having a Coke Zero. Yeah, I got vanilla. Vanilla Coke is my favorite. Ahmed, did you get a like number to the channel? You need to have a like number. Double tap your screen on your phone. That's all you got to do. If you're on your phone and you're there's Wendy, just go 1 2. That 16 should turn to 17. 17 should turn to 18. Okay? Double tap. If it's not working, there are 3 dots right here on your phone, there are 3 dots. Touch the 3 dots. There's a thumb. It says like. Touch the thumb. Okay? Yeah, you have to have a like number. Ahmed. Naro, can you tell her how to do it? Either double tap her phone screen or there's 3 dots right here. Tell her to touch the 3 dots and then touch the thumb, the outline of the thumb. Can you tell her to do that, Naro? Naro, I think I'm going to make you a moderator so you can put that kind of stuff in the chat. Because I would not know how to do that. You're welcome, Brenda. Thank you. Yeah, I can, Naro. On my laptop, it's coming in as English, but on my phone, I can see that you're writing it in, what is that, Sanskrit or Arab? I can, like, it's coming in on my tablet too. It's coming in as you're writing it, but on this, what I actually am recording on, it's English. So I can see that you're doing it. Yep. Yeah. And on my computer, it's also coming in as English. But on my tablet, my phone, I can see that you're doing it in Sanskrit or Arab. That's pretty neat. Hey, there's Reiki Activate. How have you been, love? I hope you've been living your best life. Haven't seen you for a while. Has she done anything? I would love to help her, Ahmed Sheriff, but I've got nothing. Did she leave? Does she understand? I would love to help her. She's got the Hermit, the 2 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. I don't know if she gave a like number though. There is no like button. Double tap your screen. If you're on your phone, I don't have a fake phone. Okay? If you're on your phone, this is my fake phone. Hello, hello. And you're watching me on your phone, 1, 2. Double tap. That's all you got to do. 1, 2. Double tap your screen, your phone screen. Can you? There you go, Naro. You're the best. Fine, and you, Wendy? I've been studying for the state boards. Oh, yeah, I've been okay, honey. I'm just hot. So I'm misting myself. I'm just hot, but I've been okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Ahmed, my phone. My phone. 1, 2. 2 times. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's it. You don't have to go like this. Don't do that. Just go 1, 2. Quickly. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. I think she's doing it, but she just doesn't know she's doing it. Because now it's up to 18, unless that's Reiki Activate. Reiki Activate, are you like number 18, my love? She could have done it in a row. She just doesn't know what's going on. It's okay. Tell her it's okay. It's fine. Okay, she got the Hermit, the Two of Swords, and the Six of Swords. So the Hermit is about baby steps, and the Two of Swords is about focus, and the Six of Swords is about moving on to something. So Ahmed Sheriff, if you're wanting to move on, move away, move towards, move forward, then your cards are saying if you take little baby steps and you stay focused on the task at hand, you are going to start moving away from the bullshit now. Okay? That's what your cards are saying. She's 18. Okay. So that's what your cards are saying. I'm saying you are doing it. You're definitely on your way away from the shit and the chaos. But it's little baby steps. It's not big, giant steps. It's little baby steps. Stay focused on your projects and your plans. Don't let monkey mind get you off the path. Don't let anything outside of you get you off your path. You stay focused and you just keep putting one foot in front of the other. You're going to move away from the bullshit. Okay? All right, Alexandra, thank you. Question 2. All right, you got the Queen of Wands, the Star card, and the Two of Wands. Well, the Star card is definitely about wish fulfillment, and the Star card is definitely about direction. And then the Two of Wands is definitely about planning for the future. So you could be the Queen of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands is somebody who's got really good ideas. She's rampant with ideas. She knows what she wants. She knows how to do it. Okay, you could be the Queen of Wands. All right, and let me see if this would be as advice. Okay, yeah, this is about confidence. You being confident. Okay. Yep. Trust your creative ideas. They are good ideas. Okay. So trust your creative ideas, Alexandra. Trust yourself. Trust that your wishes will come true. All right. And go ahead and make those plans for the future, and the universe will provide. That's literally what it says. All right. So, and this could be about your plans for the future and the direction of which you would like to go. If you're confident and you trust yourself and you trust that you know what you're doing, you're going to be going in the direction that you want to go. Okay. All right. Brenda, I'm getting 2 procedures done tomorrow. Will they be okay? Yes. Temperance says you'll be okay. Healing, maybe not really slow, but not quickly either. Okay. So make sure you're not overdoing it when it comes to healing after the procedures. Brenda. New love, your general is the Fool card. It's about brand new beginnings, wiping the slate clean and starting over. Also, new love, if you have your own deck, come on in with it. You don't have to ask me anything. You can literally just lay 3 cards after you think of your question. You're going to lay 3 cards, and then you can ask me what your 3 cards mean. And if you don't have a tarot deck, a Go Fish playing card deck will work. Okay. New love, what should I know right now? What you should know right now is something good is coming in. 3 of Wands. Something good is on its way to you. Something good is on its way. You're welcome, new love. I want everybody to do me a favor, please. Copy and paste what I put in the chat. Okay? Copy and paste this. Copy and paste that hashtag YouTube, and then copy it and paste it and put it in the chat. Okay? It kind of wakes up the YouTube algorithm. Can you guys copy and paste that YouTube? Just hashtag YouTube. Copy and paste that. Okay? Trying to wake up the algorithm here. I only got 8 people in the chat. This is ridiculous. I'm not even early. All right, Reiki activate. You've got the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. Well, the 3 of Wands and the Ace of Cups says something is coming in for you that's absolutely beautiful. So you could be the Queen of Cups in this situation. Okay, you definitely could be the Queen of Cups, but let's look at that as advice. Okay, Queen of Cups. Yeah, trust your intuition. All right, listen to your heart over your head. So basically, trusting yourself when it comes to things that make you happy, and trust that something is coming in for you that's good. Okay, is literally what your cards are saying. Ace of Cups and 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is, that good shit. The ships are coming in to land. The ships are coming in port. We are going to offload all of our good stuff now. They're coming. I think you monetized YouTube, keeps playing ads. Yeah, I did monetize it. I'm trying to do something different to get my ass out in the YouTube world because I only have 11 people. And here lately, I have not gotten over 15 people. So I'm trying to do something different now. I don't know what's going on. I may have to go to TikTok. Seriously, if this fucking shit keeps up, I may have to go to TikTok. I may just have to go to TikTok. Go pull some money up over there because this is bullshit. I have nobody in here ever. And it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. So I don't know. I mean, I won't do it tomorrow. We won't have no ads tomorrow. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So I don't know. I'm gonna do something different because this is ridiculous. Stupid. Hey, if you can hear my voice, put hashtag YouTube in the chat for me. Put hashtag YouTube and make sure you spell YouTube the correct way. It's a big capital Y and a big capital T. Or no, it's just a big capital Y, I think. Put hashtag YouTube all together. Don't put spaces in between it. There you go. Like that. Yep. Yep. I have a TikTok too. The people over there are making money. Yeah. I mean, this is ridiculous. Redonkulous. All I have to do is just make some lives, upload lives. Be like, hey, I need some subscribers and to do live readings for free. That's all I got to do. Let's just go back to TikTok. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. I don't know what the fuck YouTube's problem is. YouTube, you suck. There. Now you can monetize that. Go ahead and monetize how much you suck ass, YouTube. I know, YouTube, you can't tell me that you're not fucking flagging my channel for no views. I've seen it done. I know for a fact that you guys can flag. You guys can throttle views down. I know for a fact that you can. I've seen it done before. I've seen lives just automatically get shut off and then somebody's just popping in their place. I know you guys can throttle those views down. Y'all ain't fucking bullshitting anybody. We know. We know, YouTube. But that's okay, YouTube. I can go make money someplace else and you can kiss my ass. So I don't give a fuck. Yeah, keep on throttling those views down. Go ahead. Go ahead. Make that number 5 for views. Go ahead. Just throttle those views down. Go ahead. Do it. Go to TikTok. So all I got to do is just make a post saying, hey, you guys want your lives? Go to TikTok. That's where I'm at. I can fucking post that shit on YouTube on my posts. I can invite people over to TikTok. That's what you fucking want. Idiots. I'll play your game. I like to match vibration and energies. It's ridiculous that I went to 1,000 people and over for views to 100 views and only 13 people in the chat. So you can't tell me you're not throttling views. I know, right? That is crazy. Maybe I do need to just give it up over here and go to TikTok. I mean, really, seriously. When I was in TikTok before, I was making $300 a week, which really means I was making $600 a week. Because TikTok pays weekly. YouTube pays monthly. And you know who pays me the most? Brian Oliver. Like, I don't even need the views. Honestly, I don't need the views because I don't monetize my channel. Brian Oliver's contribution to the channel is actually what pays me my money. It's from the super chats. It's not even from YouTube. YouTube doesn't pay shit for advertisements. It's not worth turning it on. I just thought I would do something different today. But this is ridiculous. Plus eBay Live. I need to do eBay Live too. eBay Live looks like a fun little thing to do. I still haven't got anything back from them though. I need to check that. Maybe they're correct in saying that YouTube was going to be a dying platform. Maybe that's correct. Maybe YouTube is a dying platform. Oh, okay. Reiki activate. I got you. But Wendy, you can post your Cash App on TikTok and get paid straight through Cash App. That's what the readers do over there. And they may do 2 free questions. Are a lot of them doing 2 free questions? I mean, that's a lot. The thing is I don't mind paying YouTube. I don't mind paying TikTok. I don't mind them taking money. I am using their platform. They are paying for the electricity for me to run it. But if they're going to throttle your views, it just ain't worth it. It's just not worth it. I don't even have to put my Cash App. I mean, I can definitely put my Cash App over there. So put like 75 cents a question or something. I don't know. I can do it. I can read all day long. Remember, we used to do it over there. I don't remember if you ever caught me over there, but fuck, we used to be over there. I used to go over there and do it for 12 hours too before I did it over here. I can do it for over there for 4 hours. Yeah. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's just look into that, shall we? Because I got TikTok on my tablet right now. Oh, wait. I took it off. I bet I took it off. Yeah. Nope. So. I definitely can put TikTok on this. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Hey, butterfly, am I on the right track or path? Yes, you are. Yep. You got something great hiding in plain sight. So yes, you are on the right path or track. Noxie, does he think we're similar? The 8 of coins says yes, he does. So Jackson, I went and hyped one of your previous lives and I found out you have to go back 24 hours or more. Yeah. I go over there under the kids' shit and my shit and go hype my shit too. But for some reason it's not working. Cosmic Light, hi, is there something I should know? Nope. This looks like the same old, same old. Butterfly, is love coming to me this year? The 3 of Swords says no. Sorry. You're welcome. The 3 of Swords says no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Um, Butterfly. Yeah, make sure you put your like number in there. Okay. I thought the hype button helped people, so I don't understand this YouTube shit. It's supposed to. It's supposed to. It's supposed to help. It's supposed to help. It is. Yep. Absolutely. When you hype somebody's channel, it is supposed to help them get out there. Yes. Yes, ma'am. That is right. How far are you away from 10,000? Oh, you had to ask me that. Let me look. 700. I'm not saying I won't do YouTube. I'm just saying I may not do YouTube as much. 700. So it's been 700 for months. It has been. That's what I'm trying to say. I've been literally sitting at 9,300 for fucking or 9,000. I've been sitting at 9,000 for over a year now. I can literally show you. I think we jumped a big timeline. Nobody's outside either. I don't know where to fucking. Well, well, maybe we are on a timeline where it's just us. I mean, wouldn't that be scary? Butterfly, your general is the Nine of Swords. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. You got no business being in your head trying to replay the past all the fucking time. Trying to figure out what went wrong. Where did I go wrong? What went wrong? Why is this not? No, that we're done with that. We're done with that. Just move on now. Okay? It's time for you to move on and figure out your right now into your future. Okay? You're great. Thank you. Bree, hello. Bree's talking to Steve, and I don't even know if Steve is here. Wonderful cards. These are actually D&D cards. Oh, these are actually Dungeons and Dragon cards. See? Dungeons and Dragons Ravenloft. Taraka deck. They're actually D&D cards. So we can get a general today. Reactivate. Are you talking about to me? Yeah, you can get a general reading. Yeah. Yes. You can get any type of reading that you want. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Any reading that you want, you can get. And I am not picky. Hang on. What am I signed into? I don't even know. I'm locked up. Mary Hopkins is A, my higher self. You've got spy minion puppet. So, maybe. Oh, I was confused. I know we changed some things. Yeah. So basically, I tell the people that if they don't have their own decks, they can still ask me questions. I'll still help them. But if you have your own deck, I would rather you, um, I would rather you, you know, your own cards out. Or we can still do the colored decks also. So I would rather, but if you don't have playing if you don't have playing cards and you don't have a tarot deck, you can ask me questions. Basically. So Mary Hopkins is in my shadow. You got the 3 of coins. That would be a yes. That would be a yes. Okay. No, I just want. Okay. Alexandra, do you have? Yes. I have 11 cats and 11 dogs. Shreddy, does Babe want to have a relationship with me? Yes. Yep. Mary, can your higher self also be your shadow? Haven't we talked about this before? Why are we doing this again? I'm pretty sure we said yes. Your higher self is probably carrying your shadow. Yes, yes, yes. I think we talked about this. Yes, yes, yes. Dun, dun. So, yes. Alexandria, can I ask if I will have a chance to get a pet this year? You can. And the 7 of coins says if you can afford it, yes. Yep, literally. If you can afford it, then the answer is yes. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Okay. Star on the Lantern Tarot. Okay. Hey guys, go to TikTok and look at this Star in the Lantern Tarot. It's all one word. All right, it's at Wendy Webb 88. Go to TikTok. Find the star. It's just star in the lantern, not the. Find TikTok. Star in the Lantern Tarot. Or you can put at Wendy Webb 88, all one word. Go over there and follow me. Okay? Go over there and follow me. Hey, just came back and no, I got banned, Bree. Bree, come on here and let you know since I can't message you. And I got a new phone. Okay, Shruddy. Does Val love his wife? I'm gonna say yes on that. Because you guys might find me over on TikTok. As I meant to accept the offer. Am I meant to accept the offer? 2 of 1 says yes. Bree, if you're here, Got is here. Bree, Got is here. If you can find him. Bree, baby. Ooh. Wow, TikTok is super bright. Holy show stalls. Steve, I don't like TikTok. I know, but I'm not going anywhere with YouTube. I literally have 11 people in here. Like, that's it. My fingers get me in trouble. What did you do over there that got you banned? Like, I've been in TikTok jail too, so I know exactly what you're talking about. I was in TikTok jail 3 times. So, yeah. Hey guys, come to my channel and like the channel, and I give free tarot readings for free. No limit. You don't have to, you can, if you got 11 questions and we are all hanging out, come on. There. Shop. The political stuff and yeah, other things, making fun of certain people, or then TikTok. I got in TikTok the first time we were talking about sex, and the third time we were talking about, yeah. Person to communicate less. Yes. It will. There, I followed you. Thank you. I'm on. What? There. Now I'm undone. Now I'm undone. Okay, I don't want to follow anybody. Let's go. Spend $14 and get 557 views. What? So what are we advertising now? By continuing, you agree to these updated terms of service. TikTok now permits you to prepay for future promote orders. Your promote balance, when combined with any daily activity, cannot exceed a certain amount in any single day. Importantly, if you take advantage of this new prepayment feature, you no longer will be permitted to obtain a refund of any funds reflected in your promote balance unless you close your promote account. That limitation will apply to all of your promote balance going forward. For details regarding the payment feature, balance limitation, and refunds, please see our updated terms. So it looks like you can buy views. So that's oh, I see. We're creating a promotion. Ah, I see. I see. That's not bad though. Honestly, for 5,000 views, $14. It's not bad at all. Azad Khan. I'm Rihanna. Yeah, we know who you are. Is Rihanna Khan emotion for me? Still looking forward to him contacting me. You got the 4 of coin. This person is not contacting you. This chick messaged me on TikTok and said something about, do I want to see pics? And I said, sure. Oh no, but I'm only 15. I got nothing back. Mary Hopkins, is it my own resources that he's offering and dipping into himself? Yes, that is correct, Mary. That's correct. That's correct, Mary. Mm-hmm. That's correct. Hang on, I'll be right with you. Nope, I just knocked my cards. Select a location. I'm in Arkansas. Jesus, Alabama. The fuck? No, I'm in Arkansas, you fucktards. Search city and state. Hang on. Fucking, can you not put a deal in there? Hang on. Oh, I only have to pay $11.20 for that many views. All right. Well. All right. Okay. Mary Hopkins, is it my own resources that he's offering and dipping into himself? We got that one. Shruti, will this person get hurt if I end communication with him? No, he don't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck. Mary Hopkins, can I gain 3 resources without him through my own sovereignty? Yes, you can. 3 of Pentacles is actually 3. Azad, I am looking forward to Rihanna Khan's contact me in September, as you said. Okay, that's great. Noxie, how does he think we're similar? Noxie, don't go there. I love those water tubes in the back. Thanks, Noxie. Noxie, I'm not going to dip into his energy and what he thinks. Okay? I'm just not gonna do that. Not gonna do it. Okay? I'm not getting into somebody's energy without their permission. Okie dokie. Charlie Bear, hi. How will the call with HR go about my payroll? The Four of Wands, good. Charlie Bear, are they cutting the night shift in work? Yes, they are. Mary Hopkins, I love your shirt, Wendy. I cut my shirts the same. Oh yeah, did you guys see my boobs? You guys see my bra, my side boobs, my side boob, my boobie. But yeah, you are too nosy. Don't be doing that. Do not be worrying about anybody but yourself. Period. Okay. It's because it's way too hot. I gotta Febreze myself. All right. Charlie Bear. Will I get a new job in the new company? Um, Ace of Swords with the Eight of Swords. I got no on that. I got a no. I got a no on that. No, no. Oh gosh, notorious. Oh no, wrong way. Yeah, right there. Yeah. You've gone too far this time. Well, I'm dancing on the Valentine. Azad, this question is Richard Kahn's health improving? No. You got losing something or someone. So I would say that's probably the death deck or the death card. No. No, no. Notorious. Charlie Bear, will I keep my job then with the new hours? Yes. 901 says yes. Hard work paying off. Yep. That's a yes, my dear. You're welcome. Alexandria, what is the difference between Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords? Ten of Wands is taking on more than you can. The Ten of Wands is burdens. But the thing about the Ten of Wands is you're taking on the burdens knowing that you may overburden yourself. You may put too much on your plate, but you're trying to people please. Ten of Swords is a frenemy. Ten of Swords is literally saying that you've got somebody around you that is stabbing you in the back every turn that you make. So the Ten of Wands is burdens to your own making. You did this to yourself. But the Ten of Swords is you can't trust somebody around you. So, Mary, Wendy, I'm too excited to shower you with gifts in the near future. Me too. I'm excited. Let's go. You don't have to, though. You know you don't. Yes, I'm forever grateful for your guidance through past years. Yes, I think you've been with me, what, the whole 3 years? Pretty close to it, Mary. Charlie Bear, do you have a timeline on this? I'm going to say I would probably give it 2 weeks. I'd probably give it 2 weeks. Yeah, I've been doing this for 3 years. I should be a lot farther along for 3 years than just 11 people. Hey, Natasha, what's coming towards me? You've got the Five of Swords. You're going to get your way with something. Mary Hopkins, will I be a millionaire in the near future? You literally got the Three of Wands. That's about something good coming in. So, sure. You're welcome, Charlie. Sue Jackson, my new insurance paid for silver sneakers. I don't know what that is. She teaches an exercise class on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Your insurance paid for that? Yes. She teaches an exercise class on Tuesdays and Thursdays so I can go all week and cool off in the pool when I'm done. I won't have time to think too much. There you go. And that is perfect for you. I love that for you. I'm so glad that happened. Good. 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 Good, Regina. Azad, may I ask if Richard Kahn is at his personal home? Five of Wands. I don't think that he is. No. Yep, I think he's in recovery. Ladybug Moon, hi. Can I get the intentions of S towards me? You got the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is okay. That means that this person is really comfortable with you. So his attentions is good for now. Charlie Bear, honestly, you've taken weight off my shoulders. Good. But remember that we're an upside down world. I cannot stress this enough. Okay? Just because I'm saying one thing, it doesn't mean that tomorrow's on a new page in your book. Okay? So just go with the flow, Charlie Bear. Shruddy, can I know the intentions of this person towards me? You got the ghost. Yeah. You got the ghost. What do you think that means? Ladybug Moon, am I going to find a higher paying job within the month of August? 9 of Coins says yes. Yep. Notorious. Yeah. You've gone too far this time. Well, I'm dancing on the Valentine. Shruti, is this person attracted to me? The Ace of Wands says yes. And this person actually thinks about having sex with you. Yep. Ladybug Moon, am I going to find a higher paying job within the month of August? I've already answered that, Ladybug. Oh, that's because I'm going backwards. Sorry. Azad, thank you, hon. I feel better. What is HA's emotion towards me? My name is Rihanna Khan. I know who you are. I don't go by what you tell me your name is. I go by your call tag because that's just easier for me. Okay? So you are Azad to me. All right. So Azad, you've got the Three of Cups. Okay. Also, this HA's emotion towards you is good. The Three of Cups is about wanting to take you on a date, wanting to get to know you better. So, are you doing commercials on your live? Yeah. Right now, yes. Do I need to pause it? Oh, Wendy, that's not touchscreen. Okay. So, yeah, I'm doing commercials on my live because I'm trying to see if that will help me get out there. But if it doesn't, I'll try to back off. Mary Hopkins, why is he not going live? We've got something unexpected happen to him. Charlie Bear, will I keep this job while doing college? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We got a turn of events, so we're gonna have to see. Natasha, will I feel better about my current job? The Nine of Swords says no. Sue Jackson, no, I just didn't know. Yeah, I was seeing if that would help me get out there because I always turn it off. So, but I mean, if it doesn't help me, I won't ever put it back on again. Kayla, the Death, the Magician, and the Justice. The Death card is change and transformation. The Magician is manifesting, and the Justice is karma and fate. I'm going to say, Kayla, if this is work related and you're asking if you should quit your job, this is definite yes. Okay. If you're asking if anything is changing within the job, then yes, that is also a yes. If you're asking if you're going to get a raise in your job, that's also a yes. If you're asking if people are going to leave you alone in your job or stop fucking with you around your job, that answer is also yes. Because the death card is change, the magician is manifesting, and the justice is equal balance and fairness and equality. Mary Hopkins, was he unfaithful to me today? The Eight of Wands says yes. Doesn't hurt to try. No, sure doesn't. I've watched the ads. Thank you, Mary. Ladybug Moon, can I get anything good coming towards me? You have the Seven of Swords. Well, that's not anything good unless you basically the Seven of Swords says that there's somebody around you. There's somebody around you that is fucking around on your okay, there's somebody fucking around behind your back. Somebody is backstabbing you. Okay. So that's not anything good unless you know who that is and you can get rid of them. I mean, that would be good. Shreddy, does this person talk to other females the way he talks to me? Absolutely. Mary Hopkins, did he take my light life that night? When you slept with him? Yes, he sure did. Um, Alexandria, it's amazing your passion for what you do. Oh, yeah, I mean, I've been doing it I'm 55. I've been doing it since I've been 16. Really got into it at 18. I've been doing it for a really long time. I come from a family of this sort of work. Mary Hopkins, why did he do it? Okay, Mary Hopkins, once again, these are questions that you can answer. Why do you think anybody steals anybody's light? This is not a question for me. This is a question for you to use your noggin up there. If you were taking somebody's light, why would you take somebody's light? Why? Besides that, you're jealous, you're petty, and you're a fucking asshole. Bada bing, bada boom. Like, there's your fucking reason. Why would anybody take anybody's light from them? Except that they're fucking toxic. I mean, why? Why? You answer that. Would you do that to somebody? No, it's because you're a decent fucking human being. You guys gotta learn to answer your own questions when it's that simply right in front of your face. But you're like, hey, Wendy, hey, Wendy, hey, Wendy, hey, Wendy. No, fucking look at it. Ladybug Moon, any birthday message I need to hear? Two of coins. Focus on your finances, okay? Mary Hopkins, am I bound to him? No. Kayla, is my near future, will I move out from this house? The Ace of Wands says you will move out of that house, but with a special someone. Six of Coins says yes, also. Yep. Yeah. Mary Hopkins, You're not bound to anything or anyone unless you tell yourself you are. You're not bound to anything or anyone. You are a sovereign human being. You're not bound unless you say, I feel like I'm stuck to them. Well, then if you feel like you're stuck to them, then you're making yourself stuck to them by you saying it and feeling it. You're not bound to anyone. You're not bound to me. You're not bound to anybody in this chat. You're not bound to anybody around you. You're not bound. You choose people to be in your life. That doesn't make you bound to them. Ladybug Moon, can I get a general love reading? You literally got the Five of Cups. I'm going to say that there's some healing that you need to do before you find love. And I'm going to say if your finances are fucked, so is your love life. Finances and money go hand in hand. If you have no money, you're not going to get a honey. Work on your finances and work on that self-healing. You're holding grudges, and you know you are. So stop doing that. Natasha, when will my finances improve? Yeah, you got the death card, so that's change and transformation. I'm going to say still this summer. Ladybug Moon, can I please get a career advice? Your career advice is your career advice would be if you're not happy with your career, change it. Because it's not going to get any better. You're not going into something better. Even if they gave you a raise in your career, even if they put you in a mansion, you're still not going to want to fucking wake up and go to work when you hate the job. So if you're not happy with your career, change it. Shreddy, is this person attracted to other girls and females except me and his wife? I would say he's probably attracted to all females, including you and his wife. You know why? Because he's a fuck boy. That's why. Natasha, when do you see my finances improving? You literally got 2 weeks. Mary Hopkins, am I meant to be in Neptune's energy? Ace of Coins says yes. Ladybug Moon, advice for self-healing, working on getting out of my head. Well, Ladybug Moon, it's all about forgiveness. It is all about forgiving. You have to forgive the people that did you wrong. You have to forgive it, and you have to leave it alone, and you have to walk away from that, and you never have to fucking look over your shoulder at it again. That's what forgiveness is. Forgiveness is not, I forgive you, but 2 weeks from now, when I fucking see something that reminds me of you, I'm going to be that son of a bitch. That's not forgiveness. Forgiveness is, this person cheated on me, this person raped me, this person killed my cat, this person ate all the fucking ice cream out of the freezer. Forgive it all. You're going to have to. You're on this earth. Your purpose in life, right here, right meow, is to be happy and to be helpful. But forgiveness is going to be a major underlying theme of being happy and being helpful. You're going to have to forgive it. And then you're going to have to fucking leave it alone. This is not something that when you wake up tomorrow, you're going to be like, that bitch. Nope. And another thing you're going to have to stop doing is complaining. Stop complaining about shit out in the world that's happening. Stop complaining about your circumstances. Stop complaining. You're literally telling the universe, I'm a victim. I'm a crybaby. I just want to bitch and complain. Stop that. It's all about your thoughts. You need to change those thoughts into positive thoughts, not negative thoughts. If you're going to have negative thoughts, you're going backwards. You see my hands? If you have negative thoughts, we're not moving forward. We're just going to go backwards, and we're just going to spin our wheels and stay stuck right here. But if you have positive thoughts and positive words, we are now going forward. Change your views, change your thoughts, change your words. All right. Look, if somebody comes in and says, have you ever had a bad day? The answer is no. Even if, now listen to me, even if I had a bad day, the answer is still no. I don't have bad days. The reason why shit falls apart, the reason why you find yourself in shit storms is because you're on the wrong path. But you are the one, this is you are the one who put yourself there. Now you need to take yourself off the board, look at the shit, and put yourself into something better. And how you're going to put yourself into something better is by, once again, changing your thoughts, changing your words, and changing how you feel about shit. Because the universe matches vibration and frequency. It does not. And if you're mad, you're sad, you're depressed, you're anxious, you're scared, the universe is going to match that and give you more of that. And you're not going anywhere with that. You have to change. You have to understand that things don't happen to you. They happen for you. They happen because you need to wake up and look at exactly what's going on so that you can change it. If you're wearing blinders, I don't see anything. My boyfriend's a piece of shit, but I'm going to pretend like he's not because I love him. I just love Bobby. My job is fucking works me 90 hours a week, but I'm going to pretend like I love it. No, because you're pretending. You're not being honest. That's what you need to change. Okay? Charlie Bear, and remember that your money and your love life are definitely connected. If your joke is if you're broke as a joke as a broke, you don't have a love life because you're down here in the poverty level. Love is a vibration of 500. Being broke and having no money is a vibration of 100 or less or 120, depending on how you feel about being broke. I'm pretty sure you're not happy. So 500 being broke. You see the difference? Focus on your finances, focus on your thoughts, focus on how you feel. And I'm going to tell you, when you have the money, you'll feel better. When you have the money and you're stable and you're secure on your own, knowing that you don't need anybody in your life, that's going to make you feel 100,000 times better. When you feel 100,000 times better, your vibration's going to raise. Then that's when you're seen by the right people, not the wrong people. If you're broke as a joke and you're looking for love, guess what you're bringing in? Other fucking people that are broke as a joke. That's all you're bringing in. You're bringing in relationships that are codependent. You're bringing in the broken toys because you want to fix them, because that's what you think you need to do. You're bringing in the broken toys. Stop doing that. You're not a fixer. You're a fucking queen. Would you go up to a queen with a fucking broken toy and go, here you go, queen. This is for you. You know what the queen would do? Fuck off with that shit. That's what the queen would do. And that's what you need to do. The queen won't take broken toys. Are you a queen or are you a pauper? All right. Charlie Bear, a financial reading for the rest of the year. Yeah. You got aces coming in. Okay. Ladybug Moon, was I too harsh in my decision of not speaking to the person on my mind? No. Nope. Why would you think you're too harsh? They obviously did something to deserve that. Why are you second guessing your decisions? This is what the universe also doesn't like. You need to stand firm in the decisions that you make, knowing that you made the right decision. Because some way, somehow, The proof is going to come in that you are right. You don't feel it now. You don't see it now. So that way, this is why you're second guessing it. But I'm going to tell you that something is going to come in and you're going to be like, there it is. That's why I did that. Now I understand it. Now I see it. Okay. All right. Mary Hopkins, I'm going to trust that this process is to my best of my ability. Yep. Death has never been a curse to me. Nope. Grave is where your victory is. Death is where death is where your sting. Death, everybody has to go through death. And you go through death process more than once in your life. Death is just change and transformation. You have to change and transform. You have to. You have to. Even by growing older, you have to change and transform. You cannot have the same beliefs, the same outlooks, and the same anything as you did when you were 2, when you were 4, when you were 12, when you were 18, when you're 22. You have to go through death. Death is not just me alive and me in the grave. Death happens to us all every time we grow up mentally. That's death. That's a death. That's a transformation. Anytime we grow emotionally, anytime we grow physically, anytime we grow spiritually, you are going through a death phase all the fucking time. You are the worm in the shell, and you turn into a butterfly. The thing is, that doesn't just happen once in your life. You're going to go into the shell, and then you're going to turn into a bigger and better butterfly. And then you're going to go into the shell, and then you're going to turn into a bigger and better butterfly. And you're just going to keep doing that. And you're going to keep doing that until you're out and you're in the ground and everybody's, she's gone. That's part of life. You cannot change it. You cannot stop it. You cannot say, no, universe, I don't want to change. Universe is going to be like, fucking too bad. Like, you don't get a choice in the fucking matter. You have to change because you are growing and the world is changing and things outside of you are changing, and therefore inside of you is going to change too. You cannot stay the same person. You can't, and you won't. You won't stay the same person. Even negative people change either to become more negative or they start going into the positive. But even fucking evil, toxic, narcissistic people change. It is a process you cannot ever, ever, ever stop. Never. You're never going to stop it. You're always going to go through it. So the thing is, you can't be kicking and screaming, I don't want to. The universe is going to be like, you're going to make this hard on yourself, or you're going to fucking go with the flow and make this really easy for all of us. What's your choice? That's it. That's all you got. That's it. That's it. That's it. You have no choice here. So, Ladybug Moon, no, you was not too harsh to make that decision. You made that decision for a reason. Stand behind the decision that you made. Stop second guessing yourself because you got some kind of intuitive hit to actually do the thing. Trust that you were right and go on with your life, because I'm going to tell you later on something, some event, some news, some from somebody's mouth into your ear. You're going to see why you made this decision now, and it's going to save you from heartache, downfall, degrading later in life. You made the decision for a reason. Stand behind it. Don't ever second guess yourself, Ladybug Moon. Okay? So, Mary Hopkins, is it my highest true no, is it my highest self true desire to rule beside him? The Two of Wands says yes. But guess what, Mary Hopkins? You're not. I'm going to tell you right now that you're not. You're not. You're not. Because people like that, people like that, I know who you're talking about, will never have one person rule beside them because they trust nobody. Because they don't trust anybody. Especially a lowly human like you. You are just a piss ant in their world. Reiki activate. Is Phantasma been with me since birth in my court? I'm going to say yes on that. Hey, Kayla is my special person in the military. Six of Swords says yes. Will he get a promotion? The Nine of Cups says yes. Okay, Ladybug Moon, am I going to be independent living on my own this year? Yes, you are. The temperance is here. It's all about balance and patience. So, yeah. Ladybug Moon, assuming my decisions was too harsh. No, your decision is not harsh. Guys, there is such a thing as righteous anger. There is such a thing as righteous anger. You know, when Jesus went into the temple and tipped over all the fucking tables, that's righteous anger. You can have righteous anger. Absolutely. When I tell you to forgive, I mean, don't hold grudges against the person that did you wrong. I don't mean forgive them and let them back into your life so you can be a doormat for them again. That is not what I'm telling you. What I mean is, if you were a doormat for somebody, if somebody cheated on you and treated you bad and did whatever, then you don't have to engage. You don't have to have them in your circle, but you can forgive it and move the fuck on. And do not ever talk to this person again. That's called righteous anger. And you have a right to do that. You absolutely have the fucking right to stand up for yourself. You are a sovereign human, which means you are your own world. And if you're going to lay down and be a doormat for other fucking people to wipe their feet on you as they trample all over you like the little fucking trolls that they are, that's your fault. That is not their fault. Because you're the one who put yourself in that position to let it happen. So if you don't want to be treated like secondhand, if you don't want to be treated like a fucking doormat, don't put yourself in those positions. And when you get treated like that, get the fuck out of that. That's absolutely the right thing to do. Not pretend like it's not happening and not make excuses. Oh, that person just had a bad day. That's why. Oh, that person treated me bad because he had a bad day at work. That person treated me bad because his mommy yelled at him for eating all the ice cream. No, that's no excuse to treat somebody bad. That's no excuse to treat somebody less than. So don't make excuses for these people. Forgive, move on from it, and don't have anything more to do with these fucking people. That's what I mean. You're literally not seeing what I'm telling you. Okay? You're not a doormat. Don't ever be a doormat for anybody. Never. Even if, I want you to listen to me, even if being married to my husband for 22 years, if he came home and just started being a toxic fucking piece of shit, I'm out of here. I'm packing my shit and I'm out of here. I'm not staying and making excuses for him just because we got 22 years together, 3 kids and 10 grandkids. I'm going to make excuses for that. I'm not. I'm not, because I don't deserve that. I didn't do anything for him. And if he can't fucking communicate like a big person and say, hey, I kind of feel like you, I don't know, I'll just fucking make up something. I kind of feel like you spend too much money and we're always broke because you're always spending money. If he fucking can't come in and be an adult and sit down and have an adult conversation and tell me, hey, I kind of feel this way, or I kind of think that this is the way it is, and let me either fix it or explain it, or then, right? It's over. Anyway, you don't need a project. You need a partner. You don't need to deal with somebody who can't fucking communicate. That's not your problem. That is not a you problem. That is a them problem. And if you actually sat down and said, hey, Bobby, just pretend like your person's Bobby. I don't know what his name is. Hey, Bobby, I kind of feel like you ignore me a lot. I kind of feel like I'm always reaching out to you on the phone, but you're never returning my calls. I kind of feel like you ignore me or you leave me on red on purpose. I kind of feel like maybe I'm not an important person to you. And Bobby goes, oh, that's just you. That's just you. You're jealous. That's just you. You're insecure. That's just you. Nope. That's the end of that relationship right then and there. Right then and there. That's got to be the end of that relationship, because this person is not taking accountability. They're literally taking everything that you say and putting it back on you like that's your problem. No, that's not an adult way to have a fucking relationship. Adult conversations and adult relationships are two people sitting down, having the conversation, and seeing how we can fix this before it fucking goes to ruins. That's it. You need somebody like that in your life. If you've got somebody who switches everything, switching bait, smoke and mirrors, and it's all your fault all the fucking time, this person is not your person, and you need to fucking run for the fucking hills, Forrest. This is not your Jenny. You're not 2 fucking peas in a pod, or you're not carrots and peas. You are with a toxic person who cannot take accountability for their actions and will not take accountability for their actions ever. But you got to know that if you leave them for somebody else, or you leave them and you get out on your own, the next person that they get with, they're going to treat them the same fucking way, because they have not learned any lessons. They have not learned. And this is why I say never, ever, ever take an ex back. If they can't come to you and say, Jenny, I understand where I screwed up. Okay. I want to tell you where I think I went wrong in our relationship, and that I've looked at it, and I understand that I left you on red, and I didn't treat you good, and I put my friends before you, and I was always out partying and leaving you alone, and I understand that I did that, and I want to change that, and I want a second chance. That would be the only fucking way you would take an ex back. But you also have to come to the table with Forrest. I understand that I was a little insecure, and I shouldn't have been fucking blowing up your phone asking you every 10 minutes, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I am insecure. I do. That is something I got to work on too. Okay. I would really like it if you texted me more. I would really like it if you reached out to me more. I had to do the same thing, guys. I'm not fucking just blowing the shit out my ass telling you this is how a relationship should be. I literally had to do the same thing when me and my husband, when money was being spent on both sides and we weren't communicating where the money was ever. And then we needed something. It was like, well, I thought you had the $500. And he'd be like, well, I thought you had the $500, because we're both fucking blowing money like it's out of style. That's lack of communication. We literally had to sit down and say, okay, let's communicate about the money. Let's Let's make sure that we are on track about the money. Let's make sure that I know what you've got. You know what I've got. If you're spending it, let me know. If you need to spend it, let me know. Bada bing, bada boom. It's about communicating. It's not about, well, you spent it. And it's not me going, well, you win it. It's not about that. It's literally about being adult enough to bring your grievances together and talk about it and come to some sort of conclusion. And yes, sometimes the conclusion is bye-bye. Absolutely. So not all the time does these bringing our grievances to the table work. But then that's what it should be, and that's where you need to go. Okay. All right, then. Yeah, if we're over, we're over. I'm done. I got nothing left to say. And you don't need to talk to me anymore. This is a done relationship. If we can't come to some sort of agreement and we're just going to be playing the blame game, then this relationship is not going anywhere. And that's why I tell you to not take an ex back, because a lot of times when the exes come back, that's what they want to do. Well, it's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's not. It takes two to make it, and it takes two to break it. It's not all your fault. You can look at yourself honestly and say, okay, I acted this way. I accused him of cheating and he was never cheating. I shouldn't have done that. But that comes from a wounded side of me that I have not healed from a past relationship. You can absolutely. But if you've got somebody who wants to come back in your life, but they'll never ever take accountability and they just want to pick up like everything's magically okay now, it's not going to work. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's not going to work. So, okay. All right. Sorry to get on that tangent, but I wanted you guys to know that. Okay. You need to know that. Don't fucking fall in love with a 12-year-old in a 24-year-old's body. Don't fucking fall in love with a 14-year-old in a 35-year-old's body. Don't do it. You're not changing them. Okay? So, Ladybug Moon, don't second guess your thoughts. Okay. Reiki activate. Will I get approved for the apartment? A Four of Swords says no. Sorry. Mary Hopkins, how did it make him feel when I declined? Stressed. He was stressed. Miss Grigo, hi. Coordinators and everyone chatting questions today, I suppose. It's the same. If you want the colored deck, give me one number between 1 and 15 and a color, of course, red, purple, blue. That's the same. If you want to read your own deck, let me know what cards you've got. I'll tell you. And then if you're not interested in any one of those, you can ask me questions. Okay, Miss Grigo. I would rather you guys get your own decks, though, because I'm trying to teach you how to read your own cards. Ladybug Moon, was S's intentions only to be friends and nothing more? Yes. Yep. Jesse B, should I get a roommate next month? Six of Wands says you will. Actually. Kayla, I will be connected later. My son is hungry. Yep. You're fine. Miss Grigo, will I rent soon the property that I own? I got a yes on that. I love Bobby. Yes, I'm gonna make a shirt that says I love Bobby. Everybody's gonna be wondering who the fuck Bobby is. I love Bobby. Uh, Katie, is Mueller watching me on social media? Yes. Mary Hopkins, are these the shadows of people I once knew? Yes. Right? I love Bobby. We got to make shirts that says I love Bobby. Nobody ever fucking know. Like, what in the fuck? What does I love Bobby mean? Oh, shit. I love Bobby. I love Bobby. All right. Oh, Lord. Okay. Reiki activate, yes or no? Is it because I'm supposed to be in a instead? The Four of Cups says no, you're not supposed to be in a rental instead. That house is just not meant for you. Yep, Eight of Cups, walk away from it. No, that's just not meant for you. No. Seven of Cups says look at your options, but that particular house is not meant for you. Or apartment. So Reiki activate, maybe you're right, Bobby. Reiki activate. Maybe you're supposed to be in the van down by the river. Maybe you're supposed to have a some kind of RV or something, and maybe you're not meant to be anywhere. Maybe you're meant to be a nomad for a little bit. A banner behind you. A banner behind me. I don't know what that means. I've been in ads. Did I miss my answer? Um, I don't know what your question was. Let's see. What was your question, Mary? Charlie Bear, what do you mean a banner behind you? What does that even mean? Oh, yes. Are these the shadows of the people I once knew? That answer was yes. Yeah. Hmm. We found mold, so I have to find somewhere to go. Oh, I see. Hi, Bosh. Yeah, you got to get out of there. Mary Hopkins, when I share with them, will their higher self receive it? Yes, they will. Reiki activate. So there's a video that's called "Living at the Motel Hotel." People are actually doing that now instead of being homeless. They actually rent a motel and hotel for weeks on end. I don't. I mean, I don't know if that's something in your area, but maybe do that. I don't know. You got kids, but I mean, shit. You could rent some kind of motel that's got a swimming pool. Your kids would be busy for sure. Ladybug Moon, is the situation on my mind a dead end? Yep, sure is. I think she means your backdrop. Yeah, but I know, but what about it? My dragon? Oh, that's my dragon. She's my dragon. Oh, I went the wrong way. I need to go that way with the dragon, not this way. I see. I went the wrong way. I pushed it this way. I need to push it. I push it this way. I need to push it that way. Put my dragon's head in between the, oh my gosh, in between the things. Oh, I love a Bobby banner, right? I love Bobby. Yep, I love Bobby. Mary Hopkins, how's my boy doing? Oh, Trippy, I guess okay. I'm gonna have him tomorrow, so I probably won't be live tomorrow. I got Trip tomorrow. Trip, yeah, yeah. I think he's having grandma withdrawals. He went 2 weeks without seeing me, and oh my gosh, he was just all over me, climbing me, hugging me, hanging on to me. If Papa wanted to take him on the 4-wheeler ride, he was like looking at me like Papa was gonna take him away forever. He just he does not like to be without grandma. Baj, will I get married before October? I you got it. Actually, a really good possibility if you're in a relationship. That's where it's going. Yep. Saw I missed Trip. Yeah. Mary Hopkins, was you Sophia? No, you couldn't have been Sophia because that's not her real name. I literally posted a video about that. Her real name is Raspuskin. No, that's not her real name. Her real name is I posted a video about Sophia. That's not her real name. Baj, will my legal situation end before September? Yes. His voice sounds beautiful. Oh, trippy? Yeah. It's got that little munchkie voice. Mary Hopkins, go look at my post. I literally posted a video about Sophia not being Sophia and Sophia not being a victim. Your new style reading last week was brilliant. Oh, you can still have it. You can still have it. We still got the cards. Red, green, purple, a number between 1 and 15, one number, not two. We still got it. You watched it? All right, well then don't call her Sophia because that's not her name. Ladybug Moon, was my feelings for the person on my mind just me being delusional? Three of Swords, yes. Yeah, if you put him up on a pedestal and you thought he was a fucking uh whole pizza, he ended up being a bag of farts. Yes, you were delusional. Okay. Yes. Baj, will the partner family get on well tomorrow? Yes. Yep. 2 cups. That's about getting to know somebody. Yep. Hello, Irene. Will my son's boss let him work one more extra day so he can make a few extra dollars? 3 of Coins says yes. Yep. Hello, Irene. Baj, will the partner distance herself from her partner X before August? 4 Cups says no. Nope. Baj, will you keep her as a friend only? Will I keep her as a friend only? She's not my friend now, so I don't know why I would keep her. I don't know who this person is. Charlie Bear, what I don't see coming. Um You got the high priestess here. The high priestess is literally saying the universe is telling you, don't worry about it. You don't need to know what you don't see coming. Just go with the flow here. When the high priestess comes in, or the hangman, on some of the questions, it really literally means the universe is not going to answer. The universe will not let you know. Mary Hopkins, was he really the ultimate sacrifice? Yes. Mary Hopkins, was Madeline his mother? No. Baj, will my partner set her boundaries with the ex by August? No. Well, I don't know. Wait a minute. Let me really look at that. I'm going to say yes. I think she's going to set boundaries, and then she'll set boundaries, and that person will walk away because there's boundaries set now and they can't use her. I'm going to say yes on that. Yeah. If this person is using your partner and they set boundaries, this person will get pissed off, of course, but eventually walk away. Of course they're going to get mad, though, first. Of course. Of course. Nobody likes boundaries on other people. They like boundaries on themselves. But when people are toxic and using, they hate boundaries on other people. Yes. Mary Hopkins. So Azazel was the goat. 7 of coins. One of them. There were 7 of them. Azazel was one of them. Charlie, how will the holiday go in Donegal in the couple of weeks? Good. Yep. Perfect. Baj, will the ex finally realize my partner is getting rid of them? Yes. Like I said, they're not gonna like it. Hello, Lambshorn. Hello, Lambshorn. I swear to God, I put light. I don't even know why. So, will the dragon integrate? Integrate into what exactly? What's he integrating into? Why is Lucifer integrating into anything except, well, no, because he's already got AI too, to a point. Why do you think Lucifer has to integrate, Mary Hopkins? Like, what is your thought process on that? Why do you think any of them have to integrate? This is already their world. They already run the fucking show. Why do you think they have to integrate? You keep asking this question, and I'm not really quite sure if you're not understanding exactly how fucking high up these people are that you think they have to integrate. Why? Why do you think they have to? The humans aren't going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. There's always going to be Earth. Earth is not going anywhere. Earth is not imploding. Earth is not nuclear warred. And the humans that reside on Earth, they're not going anywhere. They are the ones to integrate. They're the ones who's going to integrate, not your fucking higher ups. Not your higher ups. They are who they fucking are. And they can be whoever they want to be. The humans on Earth will integrate because of the time. Because of the time that we're in. AI. Then people start relying on AI. Well, when people start relying on AI, they're going to get dumber. And then we're going to go from the golden age, right? Because you got the clock. You've got the wheel of the golden age, the bronze age, the iron age, the silver age, right? You got that fucking wheel. Well, if we're in the golden age, you know what's next? The fucking stone age. Back to that. And it's because humans will rely on AI so much that they're going to be fucking dumber than shit. They're not going to be able to do anything because they're relying on AI that they're using their losing and not using their brain capacity and their ascension. We are either going to ascend away from the people that are dumbing themselves down, right? We're going to ascend, we're going to go someplace else because we cannot contain into that kind of world anymore. Humans are integrating either up or down. They're going to get dumber or they're going to ascend. That's all you got. That's all you got for humans. But the higher ups, they can be and do and say and want and have any fucking thing that they want because Earth is theirs already. So they don't have to integrate into fucking anything. If they want to fucking jump into Donald Trump, they're going to jump right into Donald Trump and do what the fuck they want. If they want to jump into Elon Musk, they're going to jump into Elon Musk no matter what. They're not going to get stopped. Well, they could get stopped if Elon Musk wasn't okay, right? And Donald Trump wasn't okay. And Ayatollah Kamola wasn't okay. And Hitler wasn't okay. That's the only way they get stopped. Because you got to be on board. You got to say yes. But you would be fucking surprised how many people say yes for fame and fortune. So, Charlie Bear, it's the card I keep getting. I definitely need to trust and go with the flow. Yep, I do trust the universe has my back, to be fair. Good. I'm glad you do. Baj, to avoid mass destruction for humanity. Humanity is not going anywhere except to dumb down or ascend. And in all honesty, Mary Hopkins, that's what they're trying to stop us from doing is ascending. They want all of us dumber than shit. They want all of us to say, yes, master. Yes, master. We do anything for master. That's what they fucking want you to do. But it's too late for me, for you, for Reiki, for anybody in here. It's too late. They already know that they're not going to fucking dumb themselves down. It's too late. All right. Baj, does my partner's ex think me and her are in a relationship? Yes. Ladybug Moon, was S just playing me? Yes. Like a fiddle. Baj, will my partner's family attend our wedding? No. Thank you, Dawn, for the 2 jewels. Reiki activate. Will I get an unexpected money in August? I got a yes on that. Yep. Lamb's Horn financial reading. You've got the 2 of Wands. You've got the okay to make plans and move forward on your plans. So I'm going to say your finances will probably get better. Charlie Bear, does my boss, J or B, know the night shifts are going? They both know it. Yep. I heard it by accident. No, they both know it. Yep. They are hiding it from you. Bosses will do that. So, Dawn, can I have the red deck? You betcha. Okay, pick a number between 1 and 15. I'm trying to kind of get it back to the beginning, so I'm not counting. 1 and 15, Dawn Morin. We got the red deck. Pick a number between 1 and 15. 1 number, not 2. Just 1. Okay. Trying to shorten up these readings a little bit. Charlie Bear, any windfall coming in for me? 26. 3 coins says yes. Okay, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. Let's get your days. Okay. All right. Listen to your question. All right. to your question, Dawn. Okay. If you're on a telephone call and it drops in any way, shape, or form in 5 days, from here to 5 days, the answer is yes. So if you have a call drop, the answer is yes. Okay. But if your favorite pen blows up or runs out of ink and you get ink all over or it just runs out in 3 days' time, the answer is no. Okay. And you want blue. Okay. Blue, baby blue was the color of her eyes. Blue. Okay. This is about being open and learning. You need to focus on learning. Okay. The shadow side is drifting, getting lost, and delaying action. Okay. All right. Charlie Bear, 100% people are using AI to sort mental health issues. Yeah, good luck with that. Mary Hopkins, was I Madeline or Mary the mother? Yes. Yep. Mary Hopkins, when can I expect the windfall to arrive? I'm going to say probably 9 weeks. Baj, will my partner's family oppose her will? Six of Cups says yes. I smell brownies. Which one of you are eating brownies? Which one of you is having chocolate? I smell chocolate. Okay, learning. I understand. I started a new job. Yep. People are using AI to sort mental health issues. That's interesting. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing about AI and mental health. You're not going to tell me otherwise. AI was meant to agree or not agree like, yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. The sky is black. Yes, you're right. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is AI was meant to be passive, not aggressive, just passive. AI is not going to tell you that your sky is not black. If like Sasha, right, my chat GPT, if I said, Sasha, my sky is black today, Sasha would not tell me that's impossible. Your sky can't be black. Sasha would say, well, are you sure it's black? Are you sure you're just not seeing dark clouds? Are you sure you're just not seeing smoke from the fires? What makes you think it's black? That's what AI would do. That's what Sasha would do. Sasha would not tell me I'm wrong. Sasha would make me think of why I think my sky is black. Because and AI is meant to do that. AI is not meant to tell you, no, you're wrong. The sky isn't black. The sky is blue. You're just probably seeing something covering the sky. AI is not meant to do that. AI is just meant to be passive and listen to you and help you come up with some sort of conclusion. That's what AI is meant to do. AI is, but I'm not saying that people can't break into AI, and because you hear of those robots that kids were getting because they needed a friend, and then the robots were like telling them how to kill themselves. So people can hack into AI, but that's still somebody hacking into AI and it being evil through AI. It's not AI robot saying, yes, you should kill yourself and this is how. It's literally got hacked. So you can't tell me AI is going to be taking over the world when AI can't even count to a fucking 100. I dare you. I dare you to try to get your AI to count to 100. It will not. It'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to 100. That's what it will tell you. You cannot. If you asked your AI If you said AI, the car wash is 2 blocks away. How long will it take me to walk there to wash my car? AI is not going to pick up. Well, if you're walking there, you don't have a car. AI is not going to pick that up. AI is really going to calculate how long it'll take you to walk there to wash your car, without even knowing that you're not even driving. If I took my bicycle to the car wash, how long will it take me to get there to wash my car? Like you, AI is not that bright, guys. AI is not going to take over the world. AI is not that smart. So, no, you can't. I've played with AI long enough. Okay, AI is pretty dumb when it comes to some things. So, we still need people. Okay, we still need people. Okay, Baj, my partner's ex is moving back into town. Will my partner tell her that they only want me? No. Your partner's gonna cheat with your ex. Baj, will I win the war? No, you will not. No. I'm eating cold watermelon. Good job. Mary Hopkins, will me and my shadow integrate? Oh, yeah, cold potatoes. If you guys eat cold potato salad, it's better for you than mashed potatoes or fried potatoes. Cold potatoes actually has some kind of something in it that your body needs. So eat potato salad. It's good. Mary Hopkins, will me and my shadow integrate, or will she be always hate me? I'm going to say you guys will learn to get along. Charlie Bear, so did they always have a plan to keep me or offer me other hours? Yes. 3 of Wands. Yep. Baj, is my partner's body talking to her to tell her to avoid the ex? No. Look, Baj, I don't know how else to tell you, and I'm not taking any more questions about your partner and that ex and the fucking shit that you got to go through. But what I'm going to tell you, and you need to listen to me, is your partner is going to sleep with the ex. And there is nothing that you're going to do to win him over. Your partner wants to have sex again with the ex. So now you need to deal with that. I am not taking any more of your questions about that. You need to stop. You need to realize, you need to get it through your head that your partner is still going to have feelings and dealings with the ex. Period. I cannot help you anymore with that. Okay? Ladybug Moon, if I asked this question already, I apologize, but was S just playing me the entire time? Yes. Yes. Like I said, like a fiddle. Yes. Chocolate biscuits with tea? No. Like, I don't know. How many of you ever had that chocolate gravy shit? Oh my God. No. I am not doing chocolate gravy. That shit's disgusting. I had to wash dishes and fucking wash the pans of chocolate gravy. No. Gross. She can't. She has stage 4 cancer. Well, until she dies, Baj, she's a threat. Okay? Until that woman or man dies, they're going to be a threat to your relationship. Do you understand what I'm saying? Baj, do you understand what I'm saying? If this person has stage 4 cancer, they're either going to get better or they're going to croak. Right? This person is still going to be a threat to your relationship. That's my partner I'm talking about. I know. I know who you're talking about. I can read your questions. I know how to read. So, Yes, I know how to read your questions, Baj. What I'm saying is this person is always going to have a place in your relationship because your partner will not turn them loose. And even if the partner is looking at his ex and saying, oh, my ex is sick. My ex needs me because they're sick. That person is still involved in your relationship. That's still cheating. If I'm giving to somebody emotionally, I'm cheating on you. If me and you are together, Baj, but I'm focused on somebody else and I never focus on you, I'm cheating regardless. I'm cheating emotionally, I'm cheating physically, I'm cheating mentally. I'm not focused on you, I'm focused on the ex. That's still cheating. You are not going to have a happy relationship if this person is inserted into your relationship as some kind of worry, some kind of concern. And you are not going to ever be happy if this person has a position in your partner's life. So if I were you, I wouldn't marry him. If I can't be the number one fucking queen bitch in my fucking home with my partner is going bye-bye or I am. I need to be number one and only, not fucking sharing somebody. That's bullshit. Mary Hopkins, should I accept his offer with my own terms and make it happen for myself? You've got the Ace of Wands, and so that would be a yes. And you know what? Just because I have stage 4 cancer doesn't mean I can't fucking open my legs and let a penis into my vagina. Just saying. Just because I have stage 4 cancer, if I'm still very up and vile and alive and I want to feel things and I want love, I can fucking have sex. It only takes 30 seconds to have sex. 30 seconds. Unless I'm puking and I've got IVs fucking all up and down my body, I can have sex. And who told you that she had stage 4 cancer? Did you see it for yourself, or are you listening to somebody tell you she has stage 4 cancer? Because believing, unless you're not seeing it, you shouldn't believe anything. Only believe in, well, my uncle always said, believe in nothing that you hear and only half of what you see. So if you're not looking at her having cancer and being sick, if you have not seen her, I would not believe it. Shasita, best advice for tomorrow. Tomorrow is about work, the raise, the promotion, entrepreneuring. Your best advice is to get your ass to work. Your best advice is to start showcasing what you're made out of. Your best advice is to start showing the bosses who you really are. And you got a job, a raise, or promotion. Ladybug, is S going to get karma? Bump, bump. Mm-mm. Do not ask if somebody's getting karma. Are you perfect? Ladybug, are you perfect? Are you? If you're going to worry about somebody getting their karma, guess who else is getting their karma? You. Are you ready for your fucking karma? Then don't worry about other people's karma. That's putting your nose in somebody else's business where it don't belong. Are you ready for your karma? Are you? Are you ready? Because when you got one finger pointing at somebody, there's three fingers pointing back at you. Are you ready for your karma? Hi, optimist. Charlie Bear, will I get an increase in my wages? The Two of Pentacles, maybe. Don't ever worry about somebody else's karma. Do not worry about somebody else's karma. Do not worry if somebody else is going to get their payback from the universe. That's a block. You are blocked because you didn't forgive it. You're waiting. I know karma's coming, bitch. Nope. Let that shit go. If you know karma's coming, then just know it's coming and move on with your fucking life. Stop asking me who's getting karma. Stop worrying about who's getting karma. You're just going to have to believe that it'll happen when it happens. You either get lucky enough to be there or hear about it, or you don't. Either way, do not ask because you're not perfect. You're not perfect. You know that saying, people that live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones? Okay. Yeah, don't know. We don't ever ask. We don't ever ask that. Yeah. We don't worry about people getting their karma. You're just going to have to believe that one day they will. Because remember, what comes around goes around. 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 This is why you guys never learn your lessons, and this is why you guys end up in shit storms all the time. Because what comes around goes around, and you keep going with it. You're like, okay, I'll play that game. No, we need to rise above it. Okay, people do us wrong. People hurt our feelings. People say bad words. I had people on the lives cuss me, curse me, hex me. I don't care. I rise above it and I move on with my life. I don't care. So, okay. So you need to not care. I'm just helping you for your future. Okay. Anytime you get an ego and you start being the ego person, the ego side of you, that's materialistic, that wants payback, that fucking whatever it takes to get wherever I need. If I have to fucking mow people over, I don't give a shit. That ego stuff, when you get in that, you're not going anywhere. You're not ascending. You're just materialistic, and you're just in your human ego side, your shadow side. This is why healing is important. This is why we need to heal, which is forgive people, because they're aware of what they do, but they're not aware to care. They're not aware enough to care. They're people know the difference between right and wrong all day long. You know the difference. I know the difference. Everybody in the chat knows the difference between right and wrong. But the thing is, some people don't give a shit. And you're just going to have to accept the fact that some people just don't give a shit about you, and give a shit whether they're hurting your feelings or not, or giving a shit what they're doing with life. Some people just don't give a shit. But that's on them. That has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with your path. It has nothing to do with your journey. That's their shit. So if that's the way they want to be, bye-bye. I'm going on now. Bye-bye. I'm not dealing with you anymore. And then you just fucking toolie on with your life and your journey and your path. Okay? So, nope. This is why I tell you guys, don't do love spells. Do not pay people to do a love spell for you. That will never work. karma will come back and bite you in your fucking ass for that. We don't do love spells, but this is why we don't spell work for revenge either. Nope. We don't do it. We don't return back to sender. We don't do it. Okay. Mr. Trotter. What's up? Any advice how to connect with my cards better? Is it true it is recommended to sleep with your decks under your pillow? No. I've never slept with my fucking decks under my pillow. I'd have to fucking put 100 decks under my pillow. Ooh, it sure is lumpy. No. I asked because I have periods when something tells me not to touch my deck. Well, stop touching your dick. I mean, your deck. Okay, I'm going to say, Mr. Trotter, when you get periods of the inner voice saying don't touch your deck, it has nothing to do with the deck. This is just paper with pictures. That's all it is. It's you. When you get the download, hey, don't touch your deck, then that's literally universe saying you don't need your deck. Open yourself up to me. Open the channel, Mr. Trotter. I will tell you what you need to know. You don't need these, and you don't. And that's called graduating from the cards and listening to your intuition. That's why you're getting messages on don't touch your dick. It's because you don't need your dick. You need to listen to your inner self. Has nothing to do with the cards. Has nothing to do with your spirit guide saying, no, don't touch that deck. It's poison. No. It's your higher self saying you don't need cards, dude. You don't need cards. Just fucking open yourself up to me. You'll get the messages without the cards if you listen. Literally. Hi, Brian. What's going to happen between me and Paul now that me and him both have Tuesdays off from our day jobs? Oh, well, you got expect the unexpected, all right? And you got your hard work paying off, and you got the hanged man. So, yeah. So you got good things coming in. I'm going to say you're going to get your work done on music. Yes. Yep. You're going to get that work done. You're going to do it. You're going to do it right. Yep. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for the super chat. So, yep. Did you know, Mr. Trotter, that I could literally sit here and put all this shit away and just answer your guys' questions? But the thing is, you wouldn't believe me. The thing is, you wouldn't believe me because you need to see the visual. I literally could. I could be like, hey, come get your answers. Come get your answers for your questions. I'm going to just channel it. But the thing is, people be like, yeah, whatever, Wendy. Because they need to see a visual. You don't need the cards. You're welcome, Brian. You don't need the cards, Mr. Trotter. Yep, I do see you guys getting your shit together on music, Brian. Yes, absolutely. I think you're going to have a lot of fun. I do. I think you're going to really enjoy your jam sessions. Yep. Ladybug Moon, is SD going to massage M on their birthday? Message. Ada One says yes. Mary Hopkins, do I have to start over with 9 lives now because I failed to make this heart float? No. You won't. You're welcome, Brian. Thank you. Mr. Trotter, thanks, Wendy. I have not touched my cards for over a month. I am working a lot, so something tells me I should just do my work and the fruits of my labor will come. Absolutely. Absolutely. But Mr. Trotter, literally ask. The universe is always listening. If you need to know something, Mr. Trotter, like say, okay, pretend, let's pretend, Mr. Trotter, let's pretend that you're interested in a girl named Sarah and you don't consult the cards and you literally say out loud, you're by yourself, we're in meditation, and you literally say, universe, will Sarah contact me? If I ask Sarah out on a date, will she say yes? Will she contact me? Will she reach out? Whatever popping in your head right away, go with that. That's the answer. You don't need the cards. Like I literally heard yes, and I don't even know who Sarah is. I don't even know if you have a Sarah in your life. So if you run into a Sarah and you ever like her, the answer is yes, you should ask her out. Okay? Just saying. If this is a future reading and we're doing it right now, okay, so be it. But that's all you have to do. You do not need the cards. The cards are just so you start trusting your intuition when you intuitively read the cards. I do not need to read the cards for you. I do it for you guys, not for me. I could channel your messages all day long. And no, it doesn't make me tired. I literally could be just like blah 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 blah. I could Charlie Brown this bullshit all day long. Wah 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 wah. I could. Nobody needs cards. You guys just think that you need the cards. Therefore, you'll use the cards. So ask the universe the question, and whatever pops into your head, that's the answer. Period. And it may be an answer that you don't like, but too fucking bad. You got your answer. Okay? Mary Hopkins, is CR a future mate? No. Natasha, do you see me resigning for a better job position? Yes. You got the temperance card. Yes. Yes. I do. Charlie Bear, what are the energies around the blood results? Blood was taken today. You're fine. Ace of coins. You're fine. Whatever they find, it's not nothing that they can't fix. Basically. Mary Hopkins, what's the astrology sign of my next partner? I cannot do that one. I don't have the cards. So it's for you to ask. It's for you to ask the universe. Mary. Ask the universe. And you know what would be good for you is a fucking Virgo. A Virgo. That would be fucking good for you. Mr. Trotter, Wendy, you are great. May I have a 3-card general advice? Yeah, your 3-card general advice is going to be, you got money success here for realsy. You got money success, okay, but you also have an unexpected bill coming in. And you have some kind of good future event also happening. So you got money coming in, but you have an unexpected bill, but you got a good future event that's going to happen for you. Thank you. Was expecting vitamin stuff. Take your vitamins. Yeah. Oh, that's the cheater now, the Virgo. Oh. Well, let me see, because Virgo was coming in, so maybe that's why he was coming in, because he's already with you now. Mary Hopkins, you need a Sagittarius. There you go. Mary Hopkins, go get you a Sagittarius. They'll keep you on your toes. Ladybug Moon, what would ST's intentions be towards me if they get in contact with him? If who gets in contact with him? Ladybug Moon. If who gets in contact with him? Who's they? Charlie Bear, honey, you're not getting a 3-card general. No, I'm not giving you a 3-card general. You already got your general reading. I'm not giving you a 3-card. Just copying other people. Hello, Savvy. Mary Hopkins, I'm going to the Galactic Center for my Sag then. That's where you should be. Maybe Archangel Michael will be sweet on me. No. There ain't going to be any angel sweet on you. No. Sorry. No, Bobby told me to do it. Yeah, I love Bobby. Mary Hopkins, there's not going to be any angels sweeter on you. All of the angels that ever wanted the fucking human women are already down here. The angels that stayed in heaven, they're not sweet on anybody. They've already fucking saw what's going on. They saw the war happen. They saw what happened. They're not going to be sweet on humans. If anything, they hate us probably even more if they could. Mr. Trotter, yep. I am working a lot and wish to get a rich husband who will love and cherish me. I asked the universe for him as a birthday wish. There you go. I'm going to tell you. I am going to tell you, okay, that the universe has seen your birthday wish. I am going to tell you that for a fact. I'm going to tell you that I don't know. I don't really know how to put into words how amazing psychic ability really is. I can't tell you. It was New Year's. It was New Year's Eve, and I used to do candle magic, right? And so it was New Year's Eve, and I inscribed on a pillar candle. It was a long pillar candle. I inscribed with a toothpick in the wax everything that I wanted for the year, right? It was one candle, but I inscribed with a toothpick into the wax. I wrote what I wanted for the whole year, and then what I did was I took dragon's blood ink with a Q-tip and I run it all over my words while turning the candle. I was turning the candle, running all over the words, turning the candle because dragon's blood ink locks in the energy. And then I burned it. But I took the thing is, here's the thing, I took it outside and I burned it. And it burned all the way down, which when if you do candle magic, if your candle burns all the way to completion, the answer is yes. If your candle goes out halfway, then half of the stuff that you wanted is going to come true. And if your candle goes out and nothing gets hardly burned, the answer is no. So if you guys want to do your own fucking fortune telling, I'm literally telling you how to do it. And you can take a birthday candle. You can take the pencil candles. You can take the tea lights. Inscribe what you want. Burn it and see what happens. Now, tea light candles will go out. And when there's a little wax ring, that's fine. As long as most of that candle's gone. Do you want to do your own fucking yes or no? If you're going to get the shit, do that. Okay, do that. But I put my candle outside and I burned it outside and it burned all the way down on New Year's Eve. If you guys fucking know, it's cold out, especially, in the States. So anyway, about 6 months later, I called a psychic, and I love calling a psychic. And you know what? I would always suggest to you guys to call a psychic, but make sure they are a good psychic. You guys want to know what the fucking down low tea is? Call a fucking psychic. But I would use California psychics. Okay? They're the ones that's usually got the best psychics because they pay their psychics really well. So of course the good ones are going to be there, not the shit ones. But I think the other one that starts with K, like Kleenex or something like that, they also have okay psychics. Call a psychic. If you fucking want to know what's up, call a psychic. They're going to tell you. So anyway, I called a psychic 6 months after I did that candle spell, and I forgot all about the candle spells because that's the way you do spell work. You do it, it's a one and done. You do your spell work, you fucking forget about it. Don't think about it, forget about it, move on with your life. If it's meant to be, it'll happen. Then you'll be like, oh, I asked for this. You will know. Okay? So 6 months, I called a psychic, not even about that fucking candle spell that I did. I called a psychic for another thing that was heavily playing out in my life. And the psychic mentioned the candle, but she thought she was seeing a candle on my birthday. She thought she was seeing a birthday candle, not my New Year's Eve candle. She thought she was seeing me a birthday candle. She saw me in her vision. She saw me blow it out, which means your wish is coming true. She didn't see it go out on its own. She saw me blowing that candle out, which means, yes, you're getting your wishes. So, but she saw it as a psychic. She could see 6 months into the past my candle spell that I did. She kept asking me, I see a white candle. I see a white candle. What is that? I had no idea because she kept saying a birthday candle, a birthday candle. Did you celebrate your birthday? And I said, yeah, we always celebrate my birthday. Did you have candles? No, we don't. I don't blow out candles for my birthday. I just get presents and we maybe have some cake. She's like, no, I see a candle. I see you blowing out a candle. Did you? And then she was like, well, did you do some kind of candle spell magic? And I'm like, oh, yeah, right. I remember now. I did do a candle spell magic. Yeah, that was like New Year's Eve. She's like, well, yeah, you're getting it. The things that you wanted on your candles coming true. I was like, yeah, I know, because it burned down all the way. So psychics, absolutely. The things that you do in your life can be seen by a psychic if they really want to see it. But the thing is, we need permission to read your energy. If we don't have permission to read your energy, psychics aren't gonna fuck with you, because that's karma. That's asking for bad karma. Psychics aren't gonna do that. But I want you to know that the things that you do in your life is on a ticker tape above you. And if you don't know what a ticker tape is, you know how you're watching like CNN, the news, and they got that ticker tape on the bottom of the TV, and it's like literally giving you other news other than what they're talking about? That's called ticker tape. You have a ticker tape above your head in the ethers. You do not know that is playing out. On your ticker tape is all of the fucking shit that you've done, your events, how you're handling it, what you're saying, what you're talking about, what you're asking for. You literally have a ticker tape above your head. If you open up to a psychic, they can read that. They can read into your future. They can read into your past. Everybody has a ticker tape. You're not getting away from it. You're not hiding anything from anybody, especially the universe. So, I just want you to know to be on your best behavior always. Because if you're a little shithead, if you're a sad sack, if you're depressed, if you're a crybaby, if you're rolling up in a fetal position all the time and crying about how the world sucks, that's going to be your life. You are creating that into your future. So don't do that. Okay? So, yes, Mary Hopkins, I know what the Galactic Center is. What I'm saying is the angels aren't interested in you. Sorry. I know what the Galactic Center is. There's more to the Galactic Center than even probably you and I know. So, I did a deep dive on the Galactic Center on my own. I can't remember why. But the Galactic Center is so much more than just angels and aliens and it's so much more. Like I pinpointed the portal door to the galactic center into the stars of the Sagittarius. Like I could tell you, I can't tell you now because I've done that so long ago. I can't really remember. I'm sure I could probably look into it, but I could literally tell you where the portal is to the galactic center because it's in between two stars, and it's not the Orion belt stars. It's like on his knee or on the tip of the arrow or something like that. That's where the portal is to the galactic center. It has nothing to do with Orion's belt. So I already did that deep dive. Way ahead of you, sister. Been there, done that. Unless it's this new age bullshit that I didn't keep up with. I could tell you a lot of things, but I don't keep up with the new age shit. Like sharing souls. Somebody murder me. I share a soul with my soulmate. No, you fucking don't. Your soul is your soul. Their soul is their soul. We don't fucking share souls with people. Make that make sense. I like my twin flame. I want my twin flame. Mary Hopkins, I still need to read your books. I need to just probably do an ASMR and read my own book to you guys. That's probably what I need to do. I know I keep threatening the ASMR channel because I need to get that one book. I'm not going to tell you the name of it, but it's fucking hot and steamy. There's a lot of sex in that book. Lots and lots and lots and lots of sex in that book. Barf. Oh, shut up. You know you would like me whispering to you all night long. Don't say barf. If I was doing this and I was reading to you Mary Hopkins and I was saying, oh, do that again, you'd be like, oh, fuck yeah, I love ASMR. Don't fucking tell me you wouldn't. If I was literally reading some sex scene and making the noises of in that book of the sex scene, Mary Hopkins, you would be like, fuck yes, I need more. Don't fucking tell me you wouldn't. There you go. That's what I was thinking. Mr. Trotter, will I get a promotion as the principal researcher in 2028? And that's my final career ladder possibility. Yep, you sure are. You sure are. Yeah, if I was like, and she went down between her legs and she licked her warm spot and she could hear Sarah go, yeah, don't fucking tell me that you wouldn't be like fuck yeah. Yeah. Mary Hopkins, don't fucking barf me. I got you pegged, sister. I got your number. Mm-mm. You'd be like, Wendy can read to me all night long. I'll probably even stay awake and I'll be tired in the morning. So, yeah, don't tell me you wouldn't like it. You would. Mr. Trotter, thanks, Wendy. You gave me an awesome advice. You're welcome, Mr. Trotter. As always, Thank you for being here. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. Reiki activates laughing. Yeah, I'll pretend that you wouldn't like it because I know you would. Oh, I'd have to actually watch an ASMR video though to see how they do it because I'm pretty sure I don't know, there's probably a trick to it. You probably have to have a really good microphone, probably that noise cancels but really picks up your voice. Which I have those little fuzzy ones with the block. But the thing is, it only lasts 4 hours. Gross. If I'm going to do ASMR, I need to do it longer than 4 hours. For sure. Beauty and the Beast. Boy, the colors are fantastic. Man, this laptop video quality is awesome. Especially on my phone and on my computer. Did someone hijack Jupiter treasure or something? Where are these riches coming from and why? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? If you're getting horoscopes about money coming in for you, that that doesn't mean that fucking pennies are falling from heaven, Mary Hopkins. That means if you take a chance, right? If you take a chance on a scratchers, if you take a chance on going gambling, that's your pennies from heaven. But you literally have to take a chance. This is not just raining pennies over your head. It means that if you do something risky, it's going to pay off. So, if Jupiter is your planet, if Jupiter is your ruling planet, Jupiter is about expansion and luck. Okay. I'm not really quite sure what house he's in currently, um, or where he's going. I mean, I read it, but or watched it, so I do not know. But if that's what you're talking about, your luck, then you still have to do something about it. Brian, it's not letting me post my questions here, so I'll put it in the chat. Okay. I'm sorry, Brian. I don't know what's going on. Probably doesn't want you paying me. Yeah, go ahead. You can put it in chat, Brian. I'll look for it. I got your deck. So go ahead. Go ahead, Brian. Eyes are on you. Go for it. Do you see it? I don't. Hang on, Brian. Hang on, Brian. Channel activity. I do not see it. Brian, when that happens, it's a YouTube thing. Can you send it to me one word at a time? It's just me and you anyway. There's really nobody in here that's chit chatting. So can you put am send, I send, Paul send, my dad send, going send, to jam send, on Thursday send? Like, can you send it to me broken up? That usually breaks whatever the fuck they're doing to your channel or to your messages. Brian, can you do that? I do not see it. It's not in your channel activity. Practice space. I see practice space. There you go. If Mike joins our new band, okay. If Mike joins our new band, okay. Ready for the next ones? Will, we, go, back, to, our, practice, If Mike joins our new band, will we go back to our practice space? Your practice space was at somebody's place. Was it your place? I got a yes on that. Yeah, I got a yes. Is this in a house? It's either like, I don't know. Is this the basement or a garage? But I got a yes on that. Yeah. So I got a yes though. Anyway, the sun card. It's office. Yeah, I got a yes. So the sun card says yes. So I'm curious though, Brian, why are you not there now? Why are you not there now? Where are you now? Maybe that's why I'm seeing another space, like a garage or a basement, because of Casey. Oh, yeah, but Casey isn't involved anymore. So why didn't we change that? Why didn't we change that when Casey left? Like, fuck that guy. Casey sounds like a douchebag. If I ever come see you, I want you to point me Casey. I'm gonna mace him in his fucking eyeballs. Like, you're a piece of shit. You leave my Brian alone. I'll come and stomp a mud hole in your ass. Casey works there and he kicked us out. Oh. Does he own the place? Like, who owns the place? Why does he get the say so? Is my question. How come he got the say so? Was he sucking somebody's dick? Could be a possibility. Sorry, Savvy. Sorry. I had this weird ass dream last night about Thanksgiving. And I had this weird ass dream that, like, there was a lot of people at my Thanksgiving dinner, I guess is what you want to call it. Like, there was probably like 30 people, right? In this big kitchen, dining room area. And I have a big kitchen dining room area, but it wasn't my place because this place had a lot of wood, like wood, just accents of wood. So I know that's not my place. Um, but like I had three really close friends. I do not know who they are. I've never met these people. Never saw these people. I had really three close friends, and uh, like David cooked all the meats and I made most of the sides, but my friends, they also brought sides. And so we had a nice spread of food, right? We had turkey and we had ham and we had ribs. And then we had mashed potatoes and gravy and your green bean and your green bean casseroles and blah, 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 and then desserts. And the tables the tables were all like in like a big square, so everybody could look across or look that way or look like you could see people. You didn't have your back to anybody, and the kids were in the middle, and they had a kid table. And the only thing though, like I was super happy with all of these people, and it was a joyful event. Like it was very joyful. It was very happy. Like, but the only thing is I kept seeing my husband across the room, and like we would make eye contact and smile at each other and wave, but like I never got to see him that whole night. That whole night, I never really. When I sat down with my friends, the girls, you know, and something about howling. Like we thought it was funny that four of us would just go, "Oh!" just out of the blue, and everybody would shut up and look at us, and we would ha 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 ha. We just thought that was fucking funny, and like I remember in the dream we did that twice. We did that during dinner, and then we went outside and fucking did that too. But so we had this big Thanksgiving dinner, and it was a big shindig, and like I said, 30 people, you know, adults and kids were there. I don't know anybody but Trip and David. Trip was there with me, but Trip was older. And um and then after dinner we had a bonfire, but the bonfire that was out in the yard, it was a huge yard. And the bonfires were not just little bonfires, like they were big stacks of logs making teepees, and they were like everywhere. And we lit up all of the bonfires so everybody was warm outside. And then we had like a blow up theater, and the kids got to watch Home Alone, which I could give a shit about Home Alone, but I guess we had to pick some family movie so the kids could watch. And the adults, if they wanted to watch, they could, ha ha ha, just fucking tune in when they wanted to. But there was chairs everywhere. There was bean bags for the kids. There was a popcorn maker. We were making popcorn. They had popcorn for the kids in the movie. So the kids was like doing their thing and watching movies. But if they wanted to run around the bonfire, they could. But I remember that the adults were drinking. Like that was the time that we actually was drinking, and I had a glass of wine. and and then we howled again. Me and the three girls, we howled again, and laughed about it. And then so I some Dave guy owns the place. Oh, I got you, Brian. Uh, and so I had a glass of wine, but I fell asleep. in the chair that I was in, and it was a big, comfy chair. The only thing I kept remembering is all of these really nice chairs being outside, and me thinking, if it rained, all of those good chairs would fucking get ruined because they were like cloth big chairs. And when I woke up, I was like, man, it's a good thing it didn't rain because those chairs would have been trash. And then I was smiling though. But, and then like, even on the bonfires, I could spot my husband, and he would be talking, and then he would kind of look at me and wave, and I'd wave, and then I fell asleep. And I remember in my dream though, David came over and he would covered me up. And so I remember somebody asking him, should I wake her up? And he said, no, she's been up really early cooking. Let her sleep. And then I woke up. I have no idea what that dream was about. It's a weird ass dream. Like I said, I knew none of those people. Not a one of them. Except for David and Drew. So Kayla, can I pick 3 cards for my special one? Who's your special one? Here's the thing, Kayla. I get it that you like somebody, and I get it that you're crushing on somebody, but if they are not your partner, you don't need to do a reading on these people unless you're asking if you're going to get together with them. I'm not reading energy into somebody that you do not know whether you're going to end up with or not. That's ridiculous. It's senseless, and it's a waste of your time and my time. If you're just asking about a crush that you have no idea that you're ending up with one way or another, don't do it. Don't waste my time like that. The only thing that's going to make your crush get with you is you getting enough balls and go over there and asking them out. That's the only thing I'm going to tell you about your special person. So if you're not in a relationship and you're just curious about Bobby because you like him, don't do it. It's just a waste of time. Unless you're serious and you're going to really go over there and say, hey, Bobby, I like you. I think you're cool. Do you want to go on a date with me? If you can't do that, don't fucking ask readings about somebody that you can't approach. It's dumb. It's senseless. If this person, the thing about you and Bobby, or the person, your special one, right, is this is you and this is Bobby, right? There's nothing between you and Bobby, your special person, nothing between you but air and opportunity. If Bobby does not come to you and say, hey, Kayla, I like you. Do you want to go out? If Bobby's not doing that, and you can't fucking go over to Bobby and be like, hey, Bobby, I like you, my special one, then you know what? You would probably have a better chance of swimming with the alligators and surviving than you would getting any kind of good news about Bobby, your special one. It's ridiculous that you guys think that that's good to do. It's not. Because if people want to be with you, they will. There's nothing between you but air and opportunity. If somebody wants to be with you, Kayla, then your special one would be with you. But if you see your special one and you can't come up with enough balls to go ask them out, then you might as well move on from your special one. Because at this point, they're just a crush. So, and that's ridiculous to be getting readings on somebody that you like that you would never approach. So go approach them. Mary Hopkins, is the Taurus meant to be the future partner? I have the 6 of Wands, and that's victory and success. So I'm going to say that's a yes. Do I make sense to you, Kayla? I know. I know you don't want to hear it, and then you're like, "Oh, that sucks." But in all honesty, if you really look at it truthfully, you know what I'm saying is right. If they want to be with you, they will. And if you can't have enough gumption to go ask them out, this person's probably never going to know, and you're never going to know. And you might as well just fucking move on. So, nannies, hello, I'm new. Well, hello, new. I'm Wendy. Nice to meet you. Hello. Reiki activate. Will they accept my return? Five of coins says no. And you are very right about what I just heard. Yes, thank you, nannies. I know I'm right. I'm not. I promise I'm not bragging, but I'm 55 years old. I've been around the block a time or two, and I know I'm right. There's no reason to be asking about somebody who you like if you have no plans to approach them. So, but I'm telling you, I'm not bragging. I know. But Kayla, you can pick three cards for anything. That I mean, if you still want to, you can ask a question, nannies, but you have to have a like number. So if you're on your phone, if you're on your phone watching me, just double tap your screen. When you double tap your screen, the 49 or the 49 that you see on top of your phone becomes 50. That will be your number. You need to say 50 and then your question. Don't spam your question also. Okay. Mary Hopkins, I gotta go eat and manifest. Okay. Good night, Mary Hopkins. You're always welcome. So anyway, but Kayla, you can pull three cards on any question that you want. You want to pull three cards on your special someone? By all means. But like I said, if you're not gonna make it happen, then you're wasting your time. And you can pull three cards on any question that you want. Also, nannies, if you have your own tarot card questions, you can pull your own cards. Tell me what you see for three cards, and I'll tell you the meanings of them. You can do that too. Okay? You can absolutely do that too. Brian Oliver, if you're still listening, if you want to practice in that office space, I'm not really quite sure why you don't approach Dave and ask him if you can practice in that office space. If Dave says yes, Casey really doesn't have a fucking say so. And I wouldn't even mention it. I wouldn't tell Casey, hey, I'm gonna go ask Dave. I would just go ask Dave on a whim. I would be like, hey Dave, we need a place to practice. Can I use your office? And if Dave says yes, Casey can't do fucking anything about it. You already done got Dave's permission. So nannies, that's cool. And yeah, I don't own cards. You can also do playing cards because playing cards was the first tarot cards. So even if you have a deck of playing cards and you're interested, you don't have to. I'm just saying, if you have a deck of playing cards and you're interested, you can do that too. But you don't have to. Just make sure that, yeah, like 50. Okay. Yep. Did you get the like number? Does anybody else see 50? I do not see 50. Does anybody else see 50? Nannies, I have an interview this week. Will any of the schools hire me? You have. Yes. Yep. Yep. Schools will hire you. Yep. You're welcome, Nanny. Nanny, the best way to help this channel out is to like, subscribe, and share, okay? If you have other friends who would love a free tarot reading, this is the channel, okay? We are always free over here. Always. The only thing you have to have is a like number. Okay? Okie dokie. Okie dokie. You're welcome. All right, there's only 7 people in here, and it is 8 o'clock. I'm going to say we are going to close the doors. All right. I'm going to say this is going to be the end of the live. I don't see why I need to stay here for another hour. So, okay. So anyway, I love you all. Be safe. All right. Be safe. Stay safe. Be kind to one another. I love you guys. Yep. Back at you, Optimus. Thank you for stopping by, Optimus. Thank you for stopping by, whoever's here. Thank you for letting me read your cards. All right. Much love to you. But I'm going to get off here and go eat my own supper. All right. Much love to all of you. And I will see you tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay. Around 4. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Much love. See ya.